I messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said Roar X3, so it's true love at first sight. Throw on my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, so cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear that. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. But the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain of Pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything has been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take in changes. A two-edged sword. Always love yourself, no matter how cringe you think it is. Do not kill the part of you that is cringe, but the part of you that cringes. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. But the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now it's your life, you say it's all mine, all mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. When a drifter says some shit, just block that internet freak. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. But the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Hello. It's that time of year again, boys. It's that time of year.
Hi, I'm Andy Hunter.
Hi, Lady Hunter, and hi, Tap. How you doing? Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Yodo Yo-Yo. And how's everybody doing? Hi, SR. Hi, Pistol. Hi, Vangana. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Deli. Thank you for 42 months, you mad lad. Thank you, Satazi. Thank you for always being here. Hi, Tap. Hi, Snake. Hi, Zem. Why? Leave me alone. Alright, sorry. My model was moving as I scrolled up. Late, how you doing? Nautilus, how you doing? Soviet, how you doing? How's everybody? Hi, Tevo, how you doing? Okay, so today is a very interesting. No, Dean Winchester's not here, so I'm gonna explain a little bit. Cause we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna close this. There you go. Hi, Spawn, how you doing? So let me do some explaining here, okay? So as you know, as you know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I actually have a cover premiering tomorrow. I would show you the music or like the trailer, but I think it's gonna blow everybody's ears out. So savvy. sorry, I got excited. I love that song. But Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I don't like Valentine's Day. I never have. The last time I liked it was when I was in school, and everybody would get those shitty little like, themed Valentine's Day cards with like Smarties and stuff, and it was fun, right? It was fun, and now it's not fun, and it just reminds people who don't have significant others that they're lonely and they're gonna be lonely forever. So this year. This year I was like, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad, okay? Oh! Hi, Andy Hunter, and hi, Super Kyle Super. How you doing? So, I'm like, this year, I'm gonna do something amazing, bro. I'm gonna do something amazing. I don't want to be sad this Valentine's Day, so, fuck Valentine's Day. I have a cover premiering tomorrow, so I won't be streaming because I don't stream whenever I premiere a cover because I'm tired. And I use it as a free day off. So tomorrow I have a Valentine's Day cover actually with Kohana. Kohana and I have prepared for you a Valentine's Day cover. And if I have all 6 Infinity Stones, what am I gonna use it on? So I don't be lonely anymore. And we have a cover read tomorrow. I have another Valentine's Day cover that I wasn't able to finish in time. It's like done, but the art isn't done, so yeah, I'm gonna finish it sometime this week, or not this week. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't a cover. That was like straight up bars. That was me. What do you call it? Yeah, I should actually talk about that. So, if you're unfamiliar, I did a feature. Yeah, I did a feature on Doc Ello's or Lo Esterosa's track called Makima, which was months ago, and I'm glad we finally got it out. But essentially, that song is me just experimenting with I just experimented with an R&B style, and I've never done that before, and it was very, very fun. And then I remember he told me, he asked me like, okay, so this song's about Makima, and you have to be like, you have to be in a survey, you have to be kind of sexy, and I was like, I haven't watched that much Chainsaw Man, but I read a good amount of the manga, so like, alright, we got it, I can do this. And I remember, oh, Tiny Spartan, nice to meet you, thank you for the first time chatting, thank you for the spank as well. Hi, Mr. Pleasure, how you doing? I think that's everybody. I said hi to. Sadali says, like 20 years ago, some girl I dated wrote a live journal post about how she hates Valentine's Day now because I did go. Damn, bro. She called your ass out. She said Valentine's Day sucks because there's one guy. Damn, she got one guy, literally. Damn. Oh. Tiny Spartan thing. I said hi to you earlier, Soviet. You shut your hell up. Loser. Get out of here. I said hi to you. Thank you for the 100 spanks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's funny as shit, Stazi. You one guider, bro. Yeah, that's what you get for being stupid. The only guy who's ever done Valentine's Day right was Al Capone. Ah! Alright, I'll give you that one. That's funny as shit. But essentially, we did a cover that's premiering tomorrow. The trailer should be up sometime today or this evening. And then hi Berman Boy. Oh, and hi Andy Hunter before you say hi.
Hi, I'm Andy Hunter.
God, I love that trigger so much. And then I was on Lil Esterosa / Doc Ello's track. And if you don't know, I've done a few other, I think I did one other feature with him, Otome, and he's part of this thing called the geek rap community, which is like, essentially, in Brazil, there's a genre, for those who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you know this already because I've talked about it multiple times, but in Brazil, there is a genre of music and hip-hop called geek rap, where it's not just limited to rap and hip-hop, but it's like any song that is dedicated to a fictional character or a series of characters or what have you. It's music literally just all about those characters, and I love that. Like, I really love that. Yeah, it's like nerdcore. It's really really cool. That it's this whole community literally about anime and comics and all of that stuff, video games, TV shows, you name it. All of these fictional characters get really really well done and well created songs about them. It's really really cool. And I actually really love that because I mean a lot of the songs I write are inspired by fictional characters too. And first of all, let me say, bro, Brazilians, shout outs like, hi Llama. You like some examples? I can show you guys. We can look at it maybe right now. I'll show you I'll show you my part on the Makima thingy. But essentially, like it's Brazil specific. It seems. Is this the MMD stream into nerdcore? That'd be cool. I wish you could do it. But I unfortunately don't have my 3D model at the ready. But it's quite fascinating actually. Well, let me look some up. Cause I just know it via Doc Ello and a few other people who I've just happened upon in the geek rap community, just literally just via like cause let me tell you, Brazilians are the most like supportive people I've ever encountered on the internet. Like, because I did that feature with Doc Ello, like so many, like the first feature I did with Doc Ello, these motherfuckers just started spawning in my YouTube comments, and they are the most supportive kind of people. they are so nice and so supportive, and it's really funny. I checked my analytics one time because I was just, hey, Adventure Maker. One of those years. How are you doing? It's been 2 years. Dang, I'm not short, but you know what's up, the sky. And also my mood, because I'm happy today, for once in my life. But thank you so much for 24 months. Thank you, Adventure Maker. Let me look up Doc Ello, and you guys can kind of see, or just the concept of geek rap will. Oh wow, I'm already on there. But maybe Brazil isn't bad after all. They're like really really supportive. Like I was like when I did that feature for the first time, I just remember like there were so many people like in my comments, and they were oh Tevo, thank you for gifting a sub to Remy. Thank you. But yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. So unfortunately this one doesn't have any English lyrics, is the thing. Let's transition. More like one of those years. But thank you for drafting Remy into the Oyamini army. He will be treated well. So this is one of the videos. I think I should go theater mode for this one. Yeah, sure. So essentially it's called Dominadora. I don't know what that means. We can Google translate it later. Hi boy, I'm doing good. We're actually looking at my my feature on he changed his name. He should be Doc Ello, but it's Lo Esterosa now. So essentially this part he talks about how that essentially I think there's something up with the current Brazilian geek rap algorithm, because his videos aren't getting enough views, or not getting as much views as they used to, because he was getting mad views when we first did our first feature. So I'll send it to you guys if you want to show him some support and some love. I'll play it. So yeah, there I am. Where am I? Where's my name? Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's me! Sorry, Mom. So, I remember I heard this. I'm like, oh god. I don't know what any of these means. I see Dominar though. I'm like, this is about her being a mommy. I think this is about her being a dominatrix. I think that's. Hi Marbongo, how you doing? I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this means. So there's Pochita, okay. So I don't know anything about this, but I remember. So he gave me the prompt, and he's like, this is about Makima, you know, like you have to be sexy and you have to be cool, and I need you need to say like, I need you to say something like after the Oh, yeah, here's my part. So I translated this part. He says, like, calm down, Makima. What the fuck? That's literally what he says. But, so when he gave me the prompt, and, it was like, be sexy, be this, be that. And then he said, at the very end, I need you to say, like, this line, because I had this, like, vision for the thingy, where I have to voice Makima, and that was, like, the hardest thing I've ever had to do, because, like, I've played Aria for VTM, right? I've played my sexy Toreador vampire on stream. Granted, I was struggling with that because it was really embarrassing for me to be, this kind of sexy figure. And I remember recording that and, like, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, this is so, I'm doing so bad. But, I mean, people liked it. So, I had a lot of fun with this part, though. I had so much fun. And I accidentally made a femboy pun, I remember. Alright, so let's go. I don't know what that means. I think it means what the fuck. Oh. Oh, ice train. Oh, ice train.
You don't need them, boy. Just be my vendor. I've got that mystic, that charm, that energy, that fanboy. And I'm cuter than Pochita. Got more power than power. It's control I seek, so don't be meek and just dive into me, baby. Into me, baby.
I had so much fun with that harmony part. That was so much fun, and it came out so good. And I felt like I was so proud of that part. I had so much fun with this part.
Into me, baby. Into me, baby.
I felt so real. I'm like, oh, I'm the next R&B star. I definitely wasn't. I don't know what he's saying, unfortunately, but it was so cool. I think he just I remember he sent me the English lyrics. I need to find them because he told me what the song was about, and I'm like, all right, I see where we're going with this, But it's a really fun. It's a really fun genre, and I think it's really cool that they're just like people just do like there's like a whole community for it in Brazil, like where they just make music dedicated to these characters. It's really cool. I wish we did more of it.
You knew that you could,
Oh.
but what you have belongs to me. You won't run away from me.
Oh my.
Okay?
Oh my god. Yo, dominant Yoro. Let's listen to that again. I cringe so hard. I'm like, oh, ugh. Sexual Yoro is disgusting. Slay! Slay Queen!
I don't know if you knew Denji-kun, but what you have belongs to me. And you won't run away from me. Okay?
She won't hurt you, cringe Yoro. Oh my god. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? But it's a perfect segue into this one. Let's put our music back on. But yeah, that was, if you wanna watch that, if you wanna loop that part to your heart's content, because you'll never get it ever again. you're never gonna get that ever again. I don't think so. Enjoy it, and thank Doc Ello in this comment. Be like, thank you for giving us dominant Yoro, because that never happens. But yeah, so today I want to do something special. Okay, I want to do something really special for today, because obviously, hi Reach, how you doing? Also hi Yoni-san. We're being chilling today, and so I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this today. So today is National Yo-Yo Manian Blorbos Appreciation Day. Okay, it's not Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day Eve. Valentine's no longer exists in Yo-Yo Mania. I have banned it. Instead, we're gonna be focusing on our Blorbos today. Okay, so I decided to dedicate an entire stream to going over every single husbando and waifu I have. and talking about how much I love them. I will talk about it. I will explain. So, hello, I'm Yoda. I'm a serial Valentine's Day hater. I hate Valentine's Day every year unless I have fun with like a cover or something. And this year I did have fun with the cover, but it still does not stop the existential dread from catching up to me. And this year, I was like, I'm tired of moping around. I don't want to be that sad this year, please, 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 please. So I decided, you know what? I'm a dictator. I'm a dictator. I don't have to. I'm literally the leader of a country. I don't like Valentine's Day doesn't have to exist. What? Andy Hunter.
Hi, I'm Andy Hunter.
Hi, Andy Hunter, and hi, Baxter Cook. Your mom was Baxter Cook's mom. I will explain. Do not worry. So, I decided that Valentine's Day no longer exists in Yo-Yo Mania, and it will never exist ever again for as long as I live. And we're instead rebranding it and relabeling it as National Yo-Yo Manian Blorbo Day. Okay? So, I'll explain what a blorbo is. So, blorbo, for those who are uncultured and not in the know, is a Tumblr term, a Tumblrina term, if you will, that stems from the saying, blorbo from my shows. It was one of the holy trinity of memes back in, like a few years ago, where they had blorbo from my shows, glup shitto, and the horse plinko, and people would... Sorry, I have something in my mouth. Sorry, I ate lunch earlier, and, I guess there's some residue there. Nice. But, so, it's not a boomer term, it's a zoomer, well, I don't know if it's zoomer either. Well, I don't know. But, essentially, there's Glup Shitto, which is the Star Wars equivalent. There's Blorbo, which is like, essentially just means blurb from my shows, so think of it as like a character you just love so much, or a character you're obsessed with and you're fixated on, and you rotate them within your mind like they're in a microwave, and like they're a little Cyrano plushie, and they're like a Cyrano Fumo that you like rotate, and it's like a 3D model in your mind, like a low poly. No, it's not Skibbity Toilet, shut the fuck up, and you're wrong. No, it's a very, very different thing. A Blorbo is a real term. Skibbity Toilet is fake and not real. Blorbo is just your favorite character. It's a character that you're fixated on. It's a character that you're interested in and you love, and you know all about them, and you can talk about them for hours, and you tag your post, Blorbo from my shows. I can show you for Blorbo, sure. I don't know what that is. Skibbity Toilet is not real. Skibbity is not for Tumblr Girl, no. But essentially, today I wanted to make it National Yo-Yo Mania Blorbo Day, and so hi Spooky Jacket. And so today we're gonna go over. Hi, big guy. And we're gonna go over every single one of my husbandos and waifus, and they're all my blorbos, and they're all from my shows in video games and computer, and I'm gonna talk about what I like about them and show them off and celebrate them so I don't feel lonely and sad. And this will range from thoughtful appreciation to talking about the size of their tits. And if I sound mentally ill, it's because I am. And also, this will either be a very funny stream or a very sad one. So, if it leans towards the latter, I hope that you also suffer along with me, because it's not fair that I get to suffer alone, okay? Okay. So, let's go. So, everything is gonna be in alphabetical order. And so, this is based off of my website, my Tumblr, which lists every single one of my blorbos. Hi, WW. So, let's start right with Arthur Morgan. Okay, so these are more like talking points, but I'm gonna try to just kind of generalize it. So, what do I like about Arthur Morgan? Okay, yes, I'm gonna talk about it. So today we're also gonna write Koibumi, which is no, it starts with his first name, idiot. So we start with the first name, cause fuck you, and also. No, fuck Mike, he died. But so we're gonna do a thing called the Koibumi Bulletin, okay? And this is on my website. Essentially, I want everybody, once we're done here, what we're gonna do is that we're going to I want everybody here to write a small love letter to their favorite character, okay? So I want you to say, like, I love this character, and I want you to say something nice about them, okay? And if you do that, hi Tamarin. If you do that, We already have a few. Somebody wrote an entire love letter to Father Hill. Other people just, cause literally it's all filled with all filled with Jensen Ackles. I don't want that. Shouts to the shorty motherfucker. Highlight. But like, I don't want that motherfucker there, okay? So this is a good example. This is really long, but it's good. And you can write something as long as this. You can literally write, I like him, he's very handsome. I don't care, okay? Just include something, okay? You can write a love letter to a viewer if you fucking want, for all I care. But it's a place for Yumejoshi. So, it can be anybody. It can be any character you want, okay? Any character you want. Even me, if you really wanted to. Am I gonna make fun of you for it? Yeah, I am. But so I'm gonna go. Okay, back to Arthur Morgan. These are all my love letters. They're all verbal love letters. Okay. So essentially, all of this. I'm getting my little laser pointer here. Woo! So all of these things. Okay. Hi, yeah. So all of these things, right? Homeminders, off limits, don't talk about him. I mean, you can if you want to, I guess, but like, whatever. But so all of these things are like my love letter. So I tried to include things I love about him, and then I wanted to include an ideal date that I would have with Arthur Morgan, so I can imagine it and start squeeing, okay? So what I like about Arthur Morgan, I mean, he's a great character. Everybody loves Arthur Morgan. He's a cowboy, and he's cute, and he's silly, he has a sense of humor, and he's really self-deprecating. But I think the Bob the Builder in all of us, wants us to see him succeed, you know what I mean? And he's always willing to help somebody out, and then he insists he's not a good guy. And it's like, what are you talking about? Hi, little brother. Happy Halloween. Wrong holiday. It's National Yo-Yo Mania and Blorbo Day. You have to talk about your favorite characters. But, I don't know. When you play as Arthur... Yes. Okay, so we're going to do that afterwards. We're going to do that after we go through everybody. But, if you'd like to submit one already, I'm going to send the link here. So, essentially, what you do, you can write your favorite guy here, or your name, or whatever, and then you can write a little love letter. This is a pretty long one, but it's also pretty good. So you can write it as long or as short as you want. You can include an image if you want, and you know, it ranges from I love his gout for Darkside Phil, or I like how dorky and prone to tangents. It hits my weak spot, and then you include a little like image of them or something, and then we can all look at it, and I will respond occasionally, and people can like it. It's a really nice experience. People can like your thing. It's really cute. We'll read some of them on stream if people don't mind. They will be. You can make them anonymous if you want. They don't have to be anonymous. You can put your initials like this person did. You can just title it with your name, like this is from this person. It's up to you. You can be as anonymous or as open as you want, but it's a safe space for you to say nearly whatever you want about your Yume. Or you can say hi, you can talk about how much you love them, you can shout out your fave, or be like, you can show them. It's whatever you want. Really whatever you want. But back to Arthur. So I read so much fan fiction for Arthur Morgan, and I talk about this all the time. I talk about this all the time, but like, I've never seen a character more consistently written than Arthur Morgan in the fanfiction space. Usually there's always some degree of deviation. And I think it's because Red Dead Redemption 2 just does a good job of portraying Arthur's character. Hi, Soybean Boy. I like your face. Do a wiggle. Okay. That's the best I can do. My model shiddly rigged. But I don't like using my brother in Christ. Sorry, it's a funny term to me. Hi, Captain Joller. Hi, Sar. How you doing, everybody? We're talking about my blurbos. But his warm gentleness always comforts me. His fics are so sweet and soft, and they're just really nice. I don't know. They're like a nice warm hug, a nice warm cup of soup. You know. Like, it's just really good for the soul, and it's really, really great. It's okay, don't worry about it. But it's really, really, I don't know, it's nice. And every time I read a fanfic of his, like, I just leave feeling all warm inside. And so he's probably, like, I wanted to do, like a Husbando Awards thing. I wanted to, like, it's like the Oscars or the Game Awards. but like for my husbandos and people can vote for it, but I don't know if we're like at that level yet to have people vote on what husbandos of mine they like, because some of y'all don't even know them, but that's okay, you know, I don't blame you. But I need him to call me darling. I do. It would be so nice. Like, pet names get me. Pet name in fanfics get me, bro. Lucati, you're so right. Every time he says boy, whenever he would pet his horse and say good girl, I would be like I need him to hug me and tell me everything's gonna be okay. I need to sniff him. I know he probably smells like dirt. He probably smells so gross, but that's okay. It's the cowboy musk, you know. But if I had to do an ideal date with Arthur, 'cause I know he would be such a gentleman. He treats ladies right. I know he would be such a gentleman. It's not Valentine's Day. It's National Yo-Yo Mania and Floorboast Day. I thought we went over this. Valentine's Day does not exist anymore. It's not a real holiday anymore. Well, he would wait for marriage for the other stuff, but I don't care about the other stuff. Like, I don't care about the other stuff. I just want to hold his hand and walk around, in the evening in the countryside talking. One thing you're gonna notice is that all of my ideal dates for these characters are like talking to them. It's nothing like actual activities. It's just talking and walking around. But yeah, I think I would love to walk around like Valentine, or that beginning town that you go in like chapter 2, and just in the evening walking and talking, you're hearing the cicadas chirping, you're getting to know each other, and you have a nice little chemistry. That'd be so nice. But yeah, I love Arthur Morgan, and I think he's one of my top blorbos. Like, he's one of my favorites, like, of all time, which is like, it's a pretty exclusive list to get into, but you have to like really hit home. And I think there's actually a really interesting trend. There's an interesting trend in my top husbandos that you may notice, and I know I certainly noticed, but we'll go over that later. But Arthur Morgan, he's really way up there, and it's only fitting that we start him for number 1, even if, you know, we organize them alphabetically by first name, you know, so that still counts. But you can write a love letter for any character, even a character you just like. Oh, Ash Williams. Ash Williams is also... No, it's actually quite the opposite to Tazi. It's actually really crazy. It's actually the opposite. All the top ones are like totally different. So Ash Williams, his fanfics are great. I mean, the movie, he's camp, he's silly, he's goofy. He's the type of guy who does like shitty pickup lines and goofy pickup lines, like, are you from Tennessee? 'Cause you're the only 10 I see. And it's like, he says it with such confidence, like he's absolutely rizzing you up, but it's like the worst pickup line you've ever heard. You know what I mean? And I think because whenever I read fanfics for him, it's also similar to Arthur Morgan, where like it's like a really like I don't know, like it's not consistent per se, but it's really comforting, like compared to like, because he's technically part of the horror genre of like characters, and you'd be like pretty surprised. Hello, I can't speak. Pretty surprised that that there's not many. I mean, of course, there's not many characters who are like, you know, nice and wholesome, but Ash is one of them who's pretty nice and wholesome. At least his younger iterations, and I don't know, he's so scrunky, and a lot of the fics I read are written very realistically and very naturally, and like when I read that, I'm like, I think like realistically, I love a man who can kill us, right, Srith? Like when I really think about it, and like Ash Williams and his personality, I think like at least how he's written in fan fiction, I think he's the most like realistic like match for me, if you think about it, because like he has a sense of humor, and like I'm a very nervous person. I think I would appreciate somebody who can kind of lighten the mood, and also he's very flirtatious, and he compliments you a lot, and he raises your self-esteem, and you know, like that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. anyways, an ideal date would be, I think it'd be a date at home. I don't know what people do on dates. That's why because like originally I wasn't even gonna include the ideal date one, because all of them were just walking around talking to them, and I'm like, okay, I need to get creative. Like maybe watching movies. He seems like a movie guy. I don't know. He invited his girlfriend to an evil cabin one time just to get away for a little bit, which is pretty nice of him, I guess. But yeah, just vibe. It's okay. Yeah, keep him away from any old scary book. That's easy, bro. He too dumb to read. Easy. But he's an idiot. But he's also really nice. Like, he's really kind. Even if he like, even if like he how do I say this? Style savvy. Sorry, I got excited. Even if he goes like, I don't want to help you guys, he always ends up helping people anyways. Like in Army of Darkness, he didn't want to help the townspeople, but then he's like, oh man, like fine, I'll help you guys. But it was like he just did it anyways. Like he didn't have to. Yeah, his name is actually Johanna Ashmoy, which is pretty basic. It's a pretty cool name, not gonna lie. But yeah, like, yeah, lean. But yeah, he doesn't like, I don't know. He'll say like, I don't want to help you, but then he'll help you anyway. So he's like a nice guy deep down, and he's also just kind of silly and goofy, and kind of has that arrogance, bordering like cockiness. I know you use character AI. Just shut up, Spike Bomb. Shut up. But yeah, that's why I like him. And I think a lot of his fics are like really, they're nice escape, you know what I mean? Yeah, he also has an engineering degree, but the guy Bruce Campbell said that he thinks Ash just cheated. He thinks Ash just like cheated low-key in all his exams and got good grades. Hi Neil, I do not snell. You snell. Which I think is funnier, the fact that he might have just cheated on all of his tests because he's dumb and doesn't want to study, and I feel that. But yeah, I like Ash. He's great. Adago! Okay, Adago is my beloved wife. Okay? Adago is probably one of the top, yeah, she's probably like number one. No, she is number one. She's number one wife to me. Okay? And I love her, and she made me really like girls, and she's super sweet and loving, and when you marry her, she talks about how she makes you lunch for the day, and I'm like, fuck. Shit, I want the domesticity. I want to be taken care of, but I also want to take care of her too, you know? And like, I don't know, if she was real, no, she's mine. Die is a million deaths. But every single year for the Forbidden Day that is now National Yo-Yo Mania and Blorbo Day, I always read down Azure Lane just so I can get her V-Day message. Or like, you know, I stop playing Azure Lane because I just don't have time for gacha. These days are mostly any mobile games, but I always re-download it every year so I can read her V-Day message when it comes in. And I'm gonna re-download it tonight just for that. But I don't know. Whenever she says that you did a good job, and then she lets you lay on her lap, I just her National Yo-Yo Mania Blurbo Day message, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just love her personality. She's just truly a big sister, and to take care of you. And you know what? I want to be taken care of because I always take care of people, and I always make sure people are taken care of. But sometimes you just want to be taken care of too. Like I sometimes I'm like the mom friend of my group, but sometimes you just want to be taken care of and pampered too, okay? It's not just about the boobs, you sons of bitches, you horny bitches who see. You guys don't see beyond her boobs. See, this is why I deserve her, because you don't see beyond her boobs. I see far beyond her boobs. I see into her deep personality, okay? So die. Shut up! Stop looking at my wife. But anyways, my ideal date, I think if I had to go on a date with Atago, it'd be like window shopping. Because I was gonna say shopping, but then that's like so women be shopping. So I was like, so I'm like, I can't do that. I need to make it something different. So I made it window shopping, because that's not shopping. Women do not be shopping, we be window shopping. Or exploring a city, I think walking around with her. A lot of these dates involve walking around because that's the only thing I can imagine. But yeah, I think exploring a city with her, and holding hands with her, and walking gloved, of course. We practice safe hand holding here, but you know, and like swinging my hand and I'm so lonely. Okay, make me wolf. Okay. So I did that also because I think that's fine. I don't know. So what I like about Big B Wolf is that, well, I mean, his character is just good. Like, he's trying to be good. He's like trying to be a changed man, and he's trying his best, and I appreciate that. And I need to pet his head, because I think Big B just needs to be pet. Start thirsting for the current one. Big B Wolf, dude, I think he just needs to be pet. I think he just needs to have his head pat and be told he's doing a good job. I would sniff him very much. And you know what? I don't care if you're gonna call me a furry because I like him. I don't care, because in my mind, I'm not. But he's gruff, but he's really loyal, and he always tries to do the right thing, you know? Like, he tries to, you know, do stuff for justice, even if, like, it's, like, a weird, like, wrathful justice. But, you know, like, even if he always does this for, he always does it for justice, and I like his character. I actually haven't read any fanfics for him, but, he's I don't know, he's just a really well-written character, and, like, he's really entertaining, and he has a great voice, so there's that. His face when he saw the cat. Sorry, I need to show you guys the Sopranos YouTube poops I was watching, like, all yesterday, because they're fucking insane. But I would pet his head and tell him everything's gonna be alright, you know? Because I feel bad because people always assume the worst about him. Just, like, yeah, he really does face prejudice just because, like, he's the big bad wolf and everybody's scared of him because of stuff he did. Now he's a sheriff, but he's a sheriff, I see. And he's trying his best, you know? He's a detective and he has to keep the peace, and he's always trying to do the right thing, you know? He's always trying to do the right thing. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that about Big B. And I would pet his head. I would hold his face gently and pet his head and say, I'm very proud of you, because you're doing your best. And I'm always here for you. So yeah, that's what I do. For ideal date, I just said the same thing, like exploring a city, I think, mostly. I don't know, walking around. What do people do for dates, man? The ladder? Shut the fuck up. Stop thirsting! This is my goddamn. This is not thirsting, this is appreciation. This is Blorbo Appreciation Day. Zero Lagger. Also, hi, Dr. Hubert, how you doing? But yeah, I don't know. He's gruff and he's kind of mean, but that's where that's like the fun. Thank you, Late. Finally, somebody gets me. But that's where the fun is, you know. He's gruff, but once you break past that hard interior, you get the real meat of the character and who he is, and all his admirable traits and all his flaws too. And I accept them. I accept your flaws, baby. So, ow, you know. Bo Sinclair. So this one is really more physical attraction. Like, not gonna lie, whenever I read his fanfic, I'm always like, not gonna lie, we just here for the smut. Bo Sinclair from House of Wax. He's a slasher. But essentially, this is just an example of me liking, like, flirtatious and charming guys too, because he's quite the charmer, which is very dangerous and captivating, and his accent's really nice. But there's a scene in House of Wax where he keeps praising the girl while he's gluing her mouth shut and saying that she's a good girl, and that did something to me. That really did do something to me when I was sitting there watching that movie by myself, and I went, ho ho ha 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 ha, and I had to pause and kind of recover myself and recuperate, and I started sounding like some sort of exotic parrot. Essentially, would be the correct term for how I started wheezing over there. But I don't know. A lot of people think they can fix him. You know, I think this is more of like a physical attraction thing only. Where I mostly read his smut, to be fully honest. But he's well written. He makes you feel attractive. It's nice to be complimented and feel like you're attractive. You know what I mean? And I think my ideal date would be one where I do not die or end up as a wax statue, which is you know, and a date where I'm not dead with this guy is a successful date in my opinion. So whatever he'd like, just you know. Also, he did dress up as a priest at some point during the film, and that also kind of did me in. But we're not going to talk about that for too long anyway. Bo Sinclair, he also has like a tragic backstory, sort of like his parents. His brother was a conjoined twin, and they were joined at the face or something, and he got away looking fine, and his brother has to wear a mask, and they're identical twins. So the other brother also looks like him, but his face is kind of fucked up because they were symbiotic. But it's not even for the greater good. They just kill people because they just want wax statues, I think. You know, it's the artistry of it, TM, because they have like a wax museum of figures. He definitely is. He absolutely definitely is. And he calls you darling, and he has a nice accent. So you know, I'm easy like that. I'm easy to please like that. You know, you got a cool accent and you're charming. I fold like a wet paper towel immediately. You know, so. But yeah, I think his fanfics are really, really good, and he is a great character, and the movie is pretty entertaining. You see Paris Hilton's pussy, I think, for like maybe 2 seconds, maybe her ass. Maybe I think you do see her ass. I don't know. Oh, it went small. My balls itch. But yeah, it's a good movie. Maybe we should watch it. Cause I remember me and Alice wanted to watch it, but maybe we should. Balls. Maybe I don't know. I think you see her ass. I remember it was described as a coin slot, and I went, wow. But good for Paris Hilton. She won an award for that movie, by the way. It was for the Teen Choice Awards, which I don't know if it was Nickelodeon or MTV, but she won an award for that, for like best scream or something like that. So shout out. This movie was kind of not popular per se, but it was sort of famous then. So Kohana says Brahms. I call it Brahms, but I like mispronouncing names because it pisses people off. So, like, hear me out. Hear me out, guys, okay? Hear me out. So Brahms Hioshire or Brahms Hioshire. He's the boy. Yeah, he won the award for best pussy. Well, I think it was best scream because she screamed really loud in that film. I mean, she was like the first girl to die. So good for her good for her. You know, she did it. She ate that roll up and she died. So, she was there on screen for like a total like 5 minutes, like maximum. Also, Jared Padalecki was in that movie, which was quite the jump scare. But with Brahms, like a lot of his fanfic and also in the movie. First of all, dude's fucking tall. Don't say that. I think he looks more like a Marble Hornets character than like maybe one of those Minecraft YouTubers. But I don't know. Sometimes I want to feel like I'm absolutely needed. You know what I mean? Like his entire character. I mean, he's very dependent, and you know what? Sometimes you just want to feel dependent on. You want to feel like you're needed. You know, and he provides that. He's kind of strict because I don't know if he's definitely a sexy man on Tumblr. I don't know about a Tumblr sexy man though, but he is kind of a bottom. He's very submissive, but he's kind of like this ravenous bottom. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's like a power bottom, but he's not a bottom. He's like submissive, but also like really ravenous about it. So good for him, and I can deal with that. But you know what? Like it's the little things. He made the girl a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without her asking because she felt kind of sad. Like that's nice. That's nice, right? Like. That's nice that he made her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without her asking. Like, that's a kind gesture. Thank you for the gesture, and then like some like little fool jumps up. But I don't know, Freddy, he'll date. I think he doesn't really like going outside. So like, cause he's stinky wall man, and the musk must have been insane. So you'd have to give his ass a bath. But also like I don't know, the sweat on the titties was a moment for me as well. Also his real voice coming out because he does this like little like Kifaba ass voice that was essentially is the equivalent of me doing my gremlin voice. And hi. Oh.
Hi, I'm Andy
Hi
Hunter.
Andy Hunter and hi Chains of Loss. It's not Valentine's Day. It's not Valentine's Day, Chains of Loss. It's National Yo-Yo Mania Blorbo Day. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day and Yo-Yo Mania anymore. We changed it because we don't like that a holiday. So yeah. But he doesn't like going outside. Stinky wall man. It's fine. I don't like going outside either. So Soldier Boy. Disgusting. So I suppose a date at home would be the ideal thing, but I don't like going anywhere either. But yeah. That's for Brahms. I saw it. Is a true brother of Christ. I'm a true brother of Christ. And we nut too, yeah. Chris Redfield. He's the older brother type. He's dependable, you know? I want to feel cared for. And also picked up in his strong ass, huge arms. You know, like I don't know. He's dutiful. He is ideal date punching boulders. I feel like vibe watching movies though. I don't know what people do. He wants to make sure. Yeah, what a great big brother. What a great big brother. But I like the dependable big brother type too. Like you can go to him for anything, you know? Like, and all he'll ask in return is for you to help Claire and Leon get together. That's not too bad. Hi, not. We're talking about my Blorbos, but I don't know. I like him. I like how he's laid back, but also kind of dutiful, and it's great. Yeah, but no. Listen, if I was with Chris and he's like, Yodo, I love you very much, and I was like, thank you, I love you too. And then he goes like, I need your help with something. I'd be like, yes, what is it, my love? And he'd be like, I need you to help Claire and Leon fuck. I too would also join in on that. Okay, I would. No, he wouldn't. No, cause she can't get pregnant from me. No, but he's a good big brother. I respect that. You know, he cares about his little sister, and I think it's a green flag. It's a green flag, I think. You know what I mean? What do you mean poor choice of word? My word choice is always on point. No lying here. But yeah, I also want to be picked up by him, I think, and I want to sit on his shoulder. So, but I do love the older brother type. I think it's a wonderful type. So, yeah, we could just extend the Redfield bloodline ourselves. Wouldn't that be easier? Actually, Claire's kind of bad though. Then go get her pregnant, dumbass. Oh, Chrome Skull. Well, yeah, this one relates to my enjoyment of the strong silent type. So, I think, because Chrome Skull is from, oh god, what was the fucking movie? I forgot the movie series. But listen, nobody bring up the ball. There's like an actual reason why he's bald, so it's okay. But, I don't know. Like, apparently he communicates via text, and I'm somebody who gets like really nervous really easily, and so I imagine myself if I was on a date with Crumbskull, I would get really scared because he's really tall and he's bald, which is already terrifying. And you know he's kind of quiet, but he communicates via text and like little thing. I think that would be nice, you know. Stop sending the skull emoji. But you know, I think first of all he has a sense of humor. He's actually kind of silly, and like when sometimes he'll like pat his victim on the head, and that's like kind of like it's like a little joke, you know. But also he's like apparently super stinking rich, so good for him. But I don't know, a lot of his fanfics are weird because they involve you being in a polyamorous relationship with him and a guy named Asa Emery. And Asa Emery from The Collector is like that to me. That's like the bottom of the barrel slasher, and not in like a bad way, but it's like there's something you need help. I think like Chrome Skull is like higher up because there's like an iceberg of like slashers, and like I need to do like a whole stream about this because there's like an iceberg to me about like slashers and like how mentally ill you are depending on how you like them. And at the very bottom of the iceberg is Asa Emery, because his fics are I got uncomfortable reading those, you know, like that's hard to make. As someone who has been deep into the slasher iceberg, for me to like not enjoy a fic and be like, I kind of don't like this, is like exceedingly rare. But Asa Emery is like truly like that's like all the way down there. Like I think if you're into him, it's fine if you are, but also like maybe seek therapy just a little bit. I think you need help. I think we need to like talk. You know, you should vent in hashtag vent. Go to your Discord and tell your homies what's up. You know, like it's kind of tough. But for an ideal date, all the fanfics always say that it takes you out to like a fancy restaurant, which like I don't know. That's the thing. Like I'm kind of a simple person. Whenever I hear about or like read about these like fics or people who like go to these super fancy restaurants and go like shopping for extravagant clothes and stuff like that, I just can't get it. Like I always think like I don't think I'd enjoy that. Like all doing, I guess why like even if I was rich, I don't think I do. I don't think I do all like the fancy shit. You know what I mean? Like I just don't think I would. Because it just seems so like, I don't know, I just don't fuck with it. Like one of the things was like, oh, he takes you to like super fancy restaurant, and like I would feel like really out of place there, because I'm just kind of like a simple person, so I just can't really fuck with living in such a lap of luxury. Like if I had money, I would spend it all towards like my hobbies and stuff like that, like VTubing or something, or like making music or something like that. I would just pour it towards like stuff I like to do, and not necessarily like, you know, showcasing status or stuff like that. Or I used to take care of myself. I don't know, get like a private chef who will help me eat healthy or something. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't really do it on like maybe a nicer house, but other than that, I don't know. But that's why I'm like, I don't know what rich people do for fun. Do they just burn money? That's why I'm thinking maybe they just burn money. I don't know. That's like, wow, we're so rich and extravagant, we can just burn money. I don't fucking know. Anyways, that's comfortable. Dallas. You know, this is like another one where I kind of only like him because he's a dilf. Like, he just has the... I mean, first of all, look at the motherfucker. That's pure dilf. That is pure, 100% pure dilf. By Crystal Waters. But like, I think mostly... Because he has no fanfics, by the way, which is so sad. Payday 2 girlies, where are you? Because this guy got no fanfic. And you know, I can get it because like it's the way the game is structured, you don't really have but I'm just a man. You know, you're so right. Unlimited skeb would be so much fun. I feel like that's the most I'd spend it on, like supporting other VTubers and like donating to charity, and then like skebs or something. That's all I'd spend it on. And maybe a video game here or there. But yeah, I think mostly he's on my husbando list. Hi, Spooky. Mostly he's on my husbando list because he's a hot dilf, and I like him, and I play as him all the time. I don't know what I do for an ideal date. I don't know where bank robbers go for dates. I'm assuming they don't go to a bank. Maybe we rob a bank together. I don't know. I could imagine that. I'd be screaming and crying the entire time, but I would be of use, I think. But again, it's kind of like that leader, paternal type that I'm into, but he's also definitely a fucking deal for me. Like, goddamn. Doc, an elder husbando. If you've been watching me for more than 3 years, you know this motherfucker. But I had another image for him, but we had to go for a more scrunky, pixely one. Because that's all I had on hand, and it looks more accurate to what he actually looks like now. Because Doc used to be so much more paler in the first the first time he was released or on launch. He was like, his portrait was super pale, and then they had to like retcon it so that he was a little bit more tanner than he actually is in the original. So I used a more up-to-date image. First of all, he's a dilf, and he has white streaks. Like, it's Jover. It's Jover from like the moment that we like stood here. Like, it's Jover from the moment they revealed his face. Okay, like it was always Jover. But I like him because, I mean, he actually has quite a bit of good fanfic. I was actually surprised that Rainbow Six has so much fanfic, but I mean, you know, why not? But he's kind. He's always trying to help people. He's an altruist. I think they said that's what it was. Like, he's always trying to help the most amount of people that he can, and that's really admirable. And in all the fics, he's always this like really gentle guy. And I'm sure like because he's a doctor, he'd probably, you know, remind you to stay healthy. And I don't know, like, it's nice feeling cared for. Okay, it's nice feeling cared for, and I think that would be nice. And for an ideal date, I also said at home, I guess. I don't know what. We're not going to the doctor's office. Like, what the fuck do? You just walk around? You stand there? I don't know. But he's a great husbando who is served diligently in the Yo-Yo Mania consciousness for as long as I can remember. So maybe 2, 3, 4 years. So good for him. It's hard to stay on this list. I'm a very mercurial kind of girl, so. This list is easy to get onto, but hard to stay on. You know what I mean? Like, so it's very impressive that he's able to remain an elder husbando. So good for him for staying in my consciousness for so long. Driver, the literally me character. I think to me, the most attractive part of Driver is his loyalty. Like, he goes hard in the paint for the girl he loves. You know? Like, he was absolutely hard in the paint. He's quiet, and he's quiet, but he listens. I don't know. he listens, and that's nice. Like, it's nice to have somebody, like, you can talk to somebody about your problems and stuff like that, you know. And he'll actually try to help you too. Like, he heard that she was going through something. He did everything he could to help her through it. Like, that's really nice. That's the devotion and the loyalty is what really gets me. And also the fact that, like, I feel like he'd be a good listener, you know? Like, he'd probably, like, I don't know. Yeah, he'd listen, because he doesn't fucking talk, obviously. How many lines does Ryan Gosling have in Drive? Like 3? Maybe 4 if you if you squint. if you're really technical about it, maybe 5 in the entire movie, you know? But yeah, he drives, but he's kind of quiet. He's kind of socially awkward, and, you know, he doesn't seem to express things very good. But in the end, he did everything just because he loved this girl, and he did everything to protect her, and he even sacrificed himself. Hi, Alex Attack. I don't have wheels on my car. Well, you know what? The drive, drive with no wheels. Use a tech deck. But yeah, hi Cupcake. I think he would driving. I agree. I think driver. But I think that's the biggest charm point to me, was just his utter devotion, and he went through everything. He literally went on this spiral trying to protect the woman he loves, and at the end he lets her go because he loves her that much. He loves her so much, and he's so selfless that he, you know, gives up the shot at happiness just to see them safe. And that, to me, is really, really, really sweet. And so I think an ideal date would be driving through LA or something. I love LA, so that'd be a really fun date, I think, for him to drive me around. We could walk around and stuff like that. What a nice date that would be. Anyways, Father Hill, my newest blurbo. Okay, so Father Hill is such an amazing blurbo, and he's really good blurbo, and he cringe. Shut up. But he is, for a blurbo who's so new, he's he's quickly made his way up to the top. Like, it's quite impressive, honestly. Like, I don't think there's ever been a blurbo that has gained my favor more quickly than Father Hill. And if you watch Midnight Mass, I'm considering maybe doing like a watch along or like a Discord movie night for it, because it's a really, really good show. I think everybody should watch it. But he's my latest blurbo who is living inside the dimensions of my brain forcibly. His character is so complex, and it's so good. And I think people say he's probably the most sane of my choices. Not least mentally ill, but, like, you know, up there, aside from a few key facts about his identity. But he's a very kind and gentle man. He actually cares about people, and he cares about his my totally normal. Listen, I'm so normal. We don't talk about any other instance of me, you know, maybe deviating from normalcy a little bit. But what's the deal with Freeze? And then laugh track. But I don't know, he's very kind, very gentle. You can tell he's a genuinely nice guy who sees the best in people, and he wants what's best for people. He wants to help his community, and that's like a big part of his character, is like a huge part of his character is just trying to help improve the lives of the community that he lives in, and all the people there, and, you know, making sure that they have the best life they can. And he's very soft-spoken. There's only like a few moments in the entire show where he actually like gets like louder than like 10 decibels. And he always tells people he's proud of them, and I'm like, I need to hear that, you know? I think I need to hear that. I need to be told that. And every act is out of love, which is an actual line he says, you know, like that, like most all of his acts and all of like the things he does, like he will go to lengths immeasurable just to improve the lives of other people, even if it means damning himself in the process. And I put he worship me because all this damn smut in that fucking, oh my god, like I couldn't even bring myself, when I put him on my Blorbo page, I couldn't even bring myself to like, I couldn't bring myself to link to his fanfics. I just couldn't do it. Like, cause there's so much smut, guys. There's so much smut, and I just could not. I was like, I don't want to put you guys through that. Granted, it's all excellent smut for the most part. I feel like in my mind, Father Hill is one of those characters where I think he needs to be written a specific way in these fanfics, and a lot of people kind of project their own stuff onto him, and that's fine. You know, fanfics are meant for you to do that, but for what I read, I have a very specific image of him in my mind, so I'm very picky about what fanfics I read for him. But yeah, he really, like, his it's also a level of devotion as well. It's also a big level of devotion for him as well. I put the idea of someplace private because I mean, like, you know, like blasphemy, we're kind of sinning really hard, and not in that way, but literally just like, I mean, look at it, bro. Any sort of romantic feelings, it's over. But I think it'd be someplace nice and private, like a nice walk, on the island or something like that, or I don't know, staying in his little house or something, just talking, reading, thinking about stuff, contemplating. I feel like we'd have a lot of really heavy intellectual discussion, and I think if I ever had a partner, I think that would be a big thing, is that we can just like talk for hours and stuff like that about anything, and about like life, and you know, keeping up the conversation and all of that. I think that'd be a really big thing, is just being able to talk about. I like deep conversations to an extent, because like I like being able to talk about deep subjects and talk about them from a place of like objectivity and stuff. And I do that with my homies. Like we just like my closest homies. We'll just be like talking about like just life, and it's nice because you get to talk about that. I'm a very introspective and reflective person, so I'm always thinking deep thoughts, because there's no place in my room to go except for my head and my computer. And so when I'm not on my computer, working or doing whatever, like playing games or just trying to get stuff ready for stream, I'm usually lying in my bed and I'm just kind of thinking. And so I think like somebody who I could talk about those deep thoughts with would be nice. I think Father Hill would be that, you know. I feel like he's somebody who also has those kind of deep reflective thoughts. I mean, because I think most of his life is just fucking contemplating. So I think he's also very wise, so he'd be able to hold those conversations. So yeah, well, he's a great blurbo, and he has quickly risen to be one of my favorites within the short amount of time of him invading my mental space. So congratulations, Father Hill. I really do want to watch Midnight Mass with everybody, because I think that show I think you guys would love it so much. It's like 7 hours total. It's a TV show, so like it's really well written, and I cannot begin to tell you the amount of like details in that show that are just utterly impressive. But yeah, sorry. Oh, Ghost. Okay, so I mean like everybody likes Ghost, but I mean, we should. I want to do a Discord watch along sometime when we have time to, and when I have the energy to as well. I mean, like everybody likes Ghost. Come on. Yeah, Ghost is like the Hatsune Miku of stop putting this fucking skull emoji. But Ideal Date complaining about the weather. And yeah, I'm like, what do British people do for fun over there? I don't know. But he has like a nice like. He's another character where you have like an outer shell and then the nice gooey interior after you crack it, you know what I mean? He has big muscle and could hug me so good as well. Like all the fan art, bro. All the fan art of this motherfucker. He got huge old arms. That's great. Stop putting the fucking skull emojis. Let me more. But yeah, he has like a special sweetness where he's like, you know, he's very much man standing emoji and very much skull emoji, and he's kind of, you know, he seems like he'd be afraid of his feelings a little bit, but you know, I feel like he'd also be very devoted and loyal, and he had that like, special sort of sweetness and devotion that is only reserved for you, and in a side that only you can see. Oh, me feeling special, awesome, you know. So he has like a very special side. He has a very special side that only you can see, and that's really nice. But I put Ghost on there because I mean, like, I read for him, so it's like Like, you know, why wouldn't I put him on here? But I don't know. He's a great character to read for. I just put him on here because I read for him. But I do feel like there are primarily two other characters who probably would take up a spot, low key. So I don't know. But Ghost, you're a great character. And your fanfics are wonderful. However, you also have the most fanfics out of all the Modern Warfare 2 characters, which is a blessing and a curse, because you have a mixed bag of quality, unfortunately. So, but he's still a great Blorbo to have and a great Blorbo to love, and anybody who loves Ghost is valid in my book. So yeah. Ghostface. Now we're here. So like, this is gonna be like a trend. You guys are gonna notice, okay? And sorry with the emoji. But so, you know, it's nice to have somebody who like really, really likes you, you know, and spends all of their time thinking about you, you know. And I like that. That's a nice feeling to have. And I would like it. I would like to experience it at least once in my fucking life. But you know, in all the fanfics, he's always just like flirtatious little shit. And I was told if I had to categorize my two types of characters that I like, it's shit eating grin and man standing emoji. And I think Akohana, finally, she broke the chain. No. I think the beauty about slashers is that there's a level of camp and safety with them that you can control. Or that you can't get in actual and you know, real stuff. I would never do that for a real killer, contrary to what a lot of people believe, because I just like fictional men anyways, and also like none of them are as creative as like the camp that comes with slasher, you know what I mean? Like, these bitches boring as fuck. They don't even have cool masks or like cool gimmicks. It's always just killing people. Stupid. Come on. Follow the slasher thingy, stupid asses, dumbasses. Real murderers are stupid pussies. Real murderers are stupid pussies. Now, fictional murderers, they're creative, they're artistic, they think about it, you know? So, but yeah, he's like a, yeah, well, this Ghostface in Dead by Daylight is one guy. It's one guy, and his name is Jed, or something like that. It was Jeb or Jed. I'm hoping it's Jed, because Jeb is I just think of Jeb Bush whenever I see the name, the word Jeb. So you have a nice little so the thing about Ghostface for Dead by Daylight is that you have two dudes. You get two boyfriends for the price of one, and that's quite a bargain if you really think about it, right? Because so Jed Olsen is his name. It's not even his real name. His real name is like Danny Johnson or something like that. Like, what a white boy ass name. But so you get two to three boyfriends for the price of one. And so Jed, aka Danny, is a journalist. So he's like an investigative journalist, and he's this kind of charming guy, you know, very chill. He's a nice guy, TM, you know, he's great. He's chill. Yes, he was played by Shaggy. And when we watched Scream, there's a scene where he sticks his tongue out, and then everybody was like, damn. Everybody in chat was like, hey, yo, Shaggy with a tongue. But then you get Ghostface, and Ghostface is very mischievous. He kind of likes toying with you a little bit. He has fun with it, and you know what? I like that. I like that he's having fun with it, you know? He's having a great time just scaring the shit out of you. But he's also very flirtatious. People always say, like, I think the general headcanon across multiple authors and stuff. Oh, is it done? Oh, it is. Boo. The cool thing is that he always calls you doll. That's like the thing, and I'm like, oh, it's like a cute thingy. But like, he's very flirtatious. He calls you pet names, and like I said, I'm a sucker for pet names, right? And I don't know, like, I think it'd be nice to have that, you know, someone who thinks about you so much all the time, to the point where he's standing outside. He's standing outside your house, you know, and he also is Ghostface, you know. That's fun. And also, like, he has so much personality as a killer too. Like, when in Dead by Daylight, when like he grabs you or whatever, or when you're in a locker, he goes, bah! He goes, surprise! And he has like a little like jazz hand thingies. Please only meet Ghostface at a public location. Tell a family member where you're going. I think it's like a rule that all girls have to follow, which is a sad truth. But luckily, Ghostface is fictional. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to worry about any of that. So I'm good, guys. Because the beautiful thing about having a fictional husbando is that they can never hurt you. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful for everyone? I put at home, I guess, with three question marks because, like, I don't know what Ghostface does in his spare time, probably aside from killing people. Like, I'm assuming he'd just be like standing outside my home, being like, "Haha, nice," you know, or something like that. Guy who yells from outside your home, "Take your shirt off," or something. But I put at home, I guess, because I guess that's just he seems to visit homes a lot, so I'm assuming. But isn't it thrilling? You have the duality of the nice guy, the nice, helpful, dependable guy, Jed. That's a weird name, Jed. And then you have versus Ghostface, who's this kind of unhinged, cheeky little bastard, you know? That's fun. That's thrilling. Is it not? Is it not thrilling? If you don't agree with me, don't say anything. If you don't agree with me, don't say anything. But, you know, isn't that thrilling? Isn't that wonderful? I'm gonna assume everybody in chat is saying yes. So yeah. Oh, good agora. If Kohana's here, she'll recognize who this is. He's from Limbus Company. But also, does the mask stay on? I have a mask kink, so probably, I don't know. But I like tired men too. I like tired men. She's metamorphosis, by the way. I like Gregor because he's kind of Limbus Company. I like him because he's like really goofy. Like, he's goofy in like a cringe fail way. He's so tired. He has gifted kid syndrome, which I relate to. And I would so hype him up and tell him he's amazing all the time and tell him that he's epic and that he's awesome and that I really like him, you know. Even if stared at his arm, if you don't know, I'd say look up Gregor Limbus Company. You'll fully understand what I mean by staring at his arm. That's my ideal date. I said on the bus, I guess, but I don't know. I just like he's kind of like a natural type, and even if he's tired, you know what? I would gladly help him not be tired or make him more tired. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, yeah, they're really great characters, though. And also, Limbus Company is a great game. And you should play it sometimes. Or just check it out. It has, like, literary characters, and I'm always a sucker for that. Because, like, bitches just never be giving... People be giving mythological figures and historical figures all the attention. But literary figures need the love, too, you know? Like, I think it's really cool that they actually they translated these characters, these actual characters, and into the world, into like the world around them. We should do it again, Ghana. But they translated the characters and their stories into the setting of Limbus Company directly from their source material. And it's very, very cool how they did that. I recommend that. But yeah. Oh, Henry, cool down. You know, this is mostly like a thing about like liking confident men for me, you know, like you know, it's about the confidence, it's about the borderlining arrogance, you know. And you can do a little bit of trolling when a character is very arrogant, because you can put him down a few pegs, you know what I mean? But I remember I liked his character just because he was so cool. Literally, his name was Cool Down. But like when he first appeared in No More Heroes, first of all, his boss fight was absolutely goated. I remember how good is basically didn't even realize. Yeah, I know. Isn't that interesting? But I don't know. I remember when he first appeared. First of all, his whole character was very cool. Borderline arrogance. But you know, like I remember when he first showed up as a boss, and I remember fighting him for the first time, and I'm like, this guy is fucking awesome, you know. And then he appeared in No More Heroes 2, being a little shit, and that was great. I haven't played No More Heroes 3, so I don't know. I heard he got into a cult and everything's fucked, which sucks because, you know, I'm like, damn, my favorite character in that game is fucked. But he just had a very, very cool character that was fun to follow. I like this concept art more than the actual in-game models, though. But yeah, I think the ideal day would be, I don't know, watching him kill people, maintain the #1 assassin rank for a while before Travis comes and fucks it up, you know? That'd be fun. I haven't seen any fanfic for him, nor for Travis. You'd be surprised. There's not that much on Travis or Henry, and I'm really surprised, because I feel like there should be. But whatever, internet. Oh, oh, there you go. Herbert West. Okay, I love a good skrunky, and I love a good person who is one, passionate, and two, passionate to the point where they're unhinged. And Herbert West is the perfect example of that. He is so skrunky, and he's very high energy. He's very arrogant. And he thinks he knows it all, and that can be fun. That can be fun to witness and fun to put down. that's where the fun comes in. But he's like this little shit. And even if he has crackhead vibes, he's also pretty loyal, at least to Dan. Yeah, well, he pretty much is. He's just literally Dr. Frankenstein. If Dr. Frankenstein wasn't such a bitch ass pussy who fainted when he saw his own fucking creation, Herbert West would see his own creation come to life and be like, that's swag. He's from Reanimator, actually, Malik. Dr. Frankenstein saw his own creation come to life and was like, oh, I can't take it. And then he fell and he fainted like a pussy. And then he didn't take responsibility for his own creation and then just let it rampage. And he didn't even bother looking for it. And it resulted in another fatherless child. and Frankenstein's creature became a literal fatherless child who resorted to violence to seek revenge against his creator for making him so loathsome and then never taking responsibility for it. Bruh. Couldn't be me. Couldn't fucking be me. And I like that Herbert is like the chatter version of Dr. Frankenstein, where when his creations come to life, he just is immediately pogging. And he's not abandoning it in any way. He's just like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, he's like, fuck yeah, we did it. Like, he's not even like, oh my goodness, I've created life. Oh. Do you realize as a monster is this aesthetically perfect being? Really? He's not a monster, he's a creature. Like, the creature was actually pretty ugly from what I remember. I read it. I remember that it was like a note. I remember it was like noted like it was ugly, and that like anybody who saw it would like cower in fear because he was so ugly. Was it really an attractive monster? Really? In the book? Really? I swore it was like ugly. That's funny as shit then. So he fainted? It wasn't even so ugly he fainted? He just fainted because he's like, oh no! Like, Dr. Frankenstein, you need to... if my creation came to life, I would pog. Maybe I would, like... Maybe I would faint because I don't think I would faint that long, you know? Like, he's like, oh! My creation is so sexy, oh! Come on, bro. Ball up. But at least Herbert West, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't faint. He just goes poggers, and then he just keeps, like, fucking with it, you know? And I would tease him very bad. I would love to be a little shit to this short king, you know? I would love to be a little shit. Ideal date would probably be hanging out in the lab. I think that's probably the only thing he ever fucking does. But you have to drag his ass out. Anyways, but, so yeah. Herbert West. He's a great... Also, his fanfics are really silly. His fanfics have are some of the best I've read, because he's such a little scrunky little dude, and he's also like a little freak. I like that. He's a little freak as well in a lot of these fanfics, so we love a good little freak. Whenever I feel most Banhera, he is there for me. Homelander is... How do I say this? He is, when I am at my very worst. When I am at my very worst, he is there. He is there. Maybe don't then. Sorry. Don't give Eric Kripke any money. Don't give Eric Kripke any money. That's fucking freak. No money for that freak. What? So, the beauty about these types of things is that this is based on fanfic, so Crab. Mr. Crab, a real-life dictator, Mr. Crab, sure, Turtle Scene, if you'd like to think that. I'd say Plankton, though, because he actually tried to be a villain, but, Homelander fanfics are like a fucked up chicken noodle soup for your soul, like a disgusting, evil chicken noodle soup for your soul, but only when I'm, like, absolutely just at my peak lowest. Oh, hi, Scab. You came in at the worst possible fucking time. Hello, everybody. You came in at the worst possible time, Scab. Thank you for the raid. But that is the worst possible timing for anything. You sent my meta anyway. Thank you for it. Well, thank you for those of you who are new here. I'm Yo-Yo, and I'm definitely not mentally ill. So, in all the Homelander fanfic, he's always described as this guy who just like, it's very toxic. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you're at your lowest point, you need to read a few fanfics with that. You know, it's incredibly toxic, and you can tell that he's extremely codependent on you. And you know, in a real relationship, I don't think that would be necessarily good. But in these fanfics, he makes you feel like you're needed. He makes you feel like you are truly loved, and you have somebody who is big scary dog privileges and super loyal to you, to the point where he will laser down anybody who looks at you the wrong way. And you know, normally when I'm in a pretty good mood, I ain't feeling it. You know, it's a little much, and I agree, it's a little much. But you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm fuck it. I'm real, and I don't care. It's wrong, but I don't care. And he's bratty too. He's smug. He's a smug little shit. But that makes you know, putting him under your boot all the more fun. And Kimi Spice agreed with me. She agreed with me on that one. So yeah, I put my ideal date is forever as long as I'm hanging out with him. So he doesn't feel remorse. I don't think he feels remorse. And you know what? Why not? We don't need to feel that right now. Remorse is a useless emotion that we don't need to feel. And also, he had little things like a kitty. Yeah, it's bad for you, but you get it, Bear in the Woods. Like, it's always, because whenever I feel at my absolute, I feel like so lonely. That's when I read Homelander fanfiction. And I don't care that all the fanfics are usually fucked up in some way. It's nice. Like, I gotta treat myself, man. I'm in a bad mood. I need to feel like there is somebody who would absolutely destroy the world for me, and Homelander is that character. And because of that, he'll always have a special place in my heart. And also because we're both villains, so I'm a villain. Well, he's a hero, but you know, I'm a super villain, so you know, it's a nice little fun thing. So yeah, he is. Oh, he's truly there. Yes, exactly. Sometimes, listen, bro. When you feel remorse and empathy, because like everything, literally every single time I log on to Twitter, shit is on fire. Shit is on absolute fire. And whether that's from politics, whether that's from VTuber politics, whether that's from whatever the hell is going on in the world, you get on top of everything, you know, work and all this stress, you get tired. You get tired of being nice. You just want to go ape shit a little bit, you know? And Homelander is a great time for it. Well, yeah, because you want to be loved. Yeah, we want to return to monkey. Literally, yeah, Twitter is a shithole cesspool, but we have to use it for advertising purposes, so it is what it is. But sometimes when you just like so tired of everything, you just want to sit back, relax, and feel like somebody burned the world for you. And it's all about feeling love, baby. It's all about feeling love. And I don't care if people think I'm weird for that, because I have learned to let go of people judging me. Here you go. So jacket. Sorry, if you guys have not seen the Sopranos clip, I need to grab it. Hold on. What is it? It's how about that prick's face when he saw the gat. There you go. I'll pause this. Let's just watch some Sopranos.
What the prick's face when he saw the gat? Never mind that shit. About that prick's face when he saw the gat. Fucking goddamn fucking.
It's just so like literally.
About that prick's face when he saw the gat. About that prick's face when he saw the gat.
So like on Sunday, all day I was just watching. I was just watching this shit. Please, this fucking video this kills me.
About that prick's face when he saw the gat.
很有情只吻这杨总无养钱。
About that prick's face when he saw the gat.
You want compromise? How's this? 20 years in the can. I wanted to fuck a tissue, but I compromised. I jacked off in a tissue.
Tissue.
You see where I'm going?
But they have so much. They just type in what about that prick's face when he saw the gat, and you'll get it. You'll get it. Trust me. But yeah, there was one I saw where he just goes jacket, and that's why I put the exclamation point at the end, was because one of these things. There's one where he just goes the jacket, and he's like the jacket. It's like so. I put an exclamation point to reference that because it was on my mind. But he's a man of few words, but he is a good man. Well, good by, if you ignore all the killing parts. But he really just did it out of revenge and pain and suffering, and it's a very tragic cycle. But you can tell that he does. Yeah, he did have a GF, and her name was literally just girlfriend. And he did care about her, and you could see, like, it's very subtle, but if you look at the environmental storytelling of Hotline Miami, you see exactly the kind of effect she had on him, and how close they were, and how when she died, like, pretty much, that's when his life started turning upside down for real. And I think both his Hotline Miami and his Payday 2 iterations are both very unique and fun, and I think Payday 2 is, like, cuter in the sense that, like, not his stupid soy jack face, but in the sense that, like, in the sense that he had the little recorder, so you can, like, so he can say things using, like, using the tape recorder and the language learning tapes, and that adds, like, such a fun, unique spin on the character in terms of communication, because he's a silent protagonist who doesn't say anything. But in Payday 2, I think he has like a really, really, really cool concept with the tape recorder. And again, it sucks there's no fanfic for him at all. Like, there's a few, but it's like there's like one or two, and the rest has been privated or deleted, or it's on Wattpad, and I'm not gonna dig through Wattpad to find Hotline Miami / Payday 2 jacket stuff. But I just really love the tape recorder thing. I think there's so much that you could do with it, but I haven't seen anybody like do it, so I'm kind of sad about that. But it's great. And I would love to touch his chicken mask. It seems kind of fun to touch. I actually 3D modeled it one time, and that was a moment. But I think his chicken mask would be fun to touch, and I would hold it and I would pat it. An ideal date for me with Jacket would be at home with the phone unplugged, so nothing could interrupt, and no voices in his head could interrupt it. So that's my ideal date with Jacket. But he's a really great Blorbo, and I just wish there was more content on him that wasn't just so short or something like that. So yeah. Jetstream Sam. For the Jetstream Sam, the keyword is charisma, and also the fact that he can double jump, and also he's just very attractive looking in general. But keyword charisma, Riz, if you will. He's a character who's just so much fun to watch on, like he's fun to play as. He's fun to watch. He has thick, juicy thighs. It's the thighs for me. The ass is great, but the thighs, oh Nelly. You're more of a sundowner guy? Really? You're insane. Yeah, he would take you to a great steakhouse. But I don't know. I feel like his character is also very complex. He serves as like an actual foil to Raiden, where they're both very similar, but in terms of like general character, but he's also very different. They both like, whereas Raiden has something to fight for, Sam kind of doesn't. He just kind of, there's no like, what's the reason for him fighting? You know, what's the reason for him to keep fighting, or to keep killing people? They're same size too, so if we get committing war crime, you know what? Hell yeah, I bear it up in the country. I love that for you. Great, that's epic. Good. You know what? I support it. I ship it. Scott and Sundowner forever. But yeah, he's a very interesting character, and on top of that, he just has so much charisma. He's so much fun to watch on screen anytime he is. He's cocky, he's arrogant, he's the red Oni to Raiden's blue Oni. Like, it's excellent. And I think, yeah, and I think that with somebody to fight for, he'd be unstoppable. And I know that, I don't know, I haven't read any fanfic for him, actually. I never got around to it, but I'm sure his fanfic are excellent, and that reminds me I should probably read some at some point. But he's just very, very charming and charismatic, and it's hard not to fall in love with him. So I think an ideal date for us would be watching him slice people awesomely. Also, he's like, the cool thing is that, like, he's totally human as well. Like, he's completely human. I think the only like cybernetic thing he has, or the robotic thing he has, is his arm, because it got sliced off by Armstrong at one time. But everything else about him is like completely human. I think that just shows his dedication to training and his like skill level, especially for him to be Raiden's matchup, like true matchup. Very, very amazing. Yeah, but yeah, I like him. He's great, and I need to read his fanfics, but he's a great blurble to have as well, and Callie likes him too, and that just shows how amazing she is. So that just shows how great her taste is. So yeah. Oh, next, Kazuhira Miller. So he is one of the elder husbandos. Like he's like, I think he's been on my list for longer than Doc and Monty and all those characters. I chose his Peace Walker edition for this one because I like his Peace Walker version a little bit before I like his 5 version too. He's a very good character there too. But Peace Walker to me is like my favorite iteration of Kaz. Because he's such a himbo. He's very flirtatious, he's very charming, he has the charisma too, but he's also dumb as rocks, and I love that. He's also an absolute bisexual disaster, of course. But he's very, like, you could tell he's dedicated to Big Boss, but he's also stupid as hell. And I love that. I love that about his character in Peace Walker. I think it made all of his tapes really, really fun. And also the date with Kaz was beautiful and you know, breathtaking. An ideal date for us would be watching Big Boss train together. While Big Boss is just beating up people on the beach, we'll be there watching him do that, holding hands while he plays the guitar. I think it'd be very nice. Very, very nice, very nice. Back to your boyfriend, Liquid Snake. God, the rock. Shut the fuck up. I'm ignoring that. Koenig! So, I love Koenig. I think he's probably also one of the top. Okay, bye, SR. I think he's also a husbando or blurbo that has risen to the top quite quick. And I think it's just like a combination of things. Because the thing is, if you don't know who Koenig is, he's from Modern Warfare 2. I started thinking about the Metal Gear Warfare, the Modern Gear Solid fucking thing on YouTube, like from like fucking like 12 years ago. But he's part of the multiplayer thingy, and he has little to nothing on his bio, but the fans really took to him because one, he's 6'8". He is 6'8". Let me reiterate that for you, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. He is 6'8". I am not gonna say my height, but there is a 2 foot height difference. More than 2 feet between us. No, you're not supposed to say my height, you're supposed to guess. Damn it. But 2 feet. No, he does have personality. By the beauty of the viewers, they have given us his personality. I'm not 4'1". That's way too short. But so the thing is, because he's kind of a blank canvas, people were able to give him. I mean, you're able to give him. People gave him all sorts of different personalities. A lot of people agree, though, he's a little fucking freak. Okay, and I love that. I love little freaks. And Koenig, he's a big freak because he's a little freak, but also he's tall. So he's a big freak. And his fixed range from him being super sweet and soft to him being so creepy and possessive and obsessive, and I love it. It is the full spectrum of everything I need. Everything I need for a nice lonely night, which is sweet and soft, but also fucking freak. And it's a perfect combination. It's a perfect combination. And the fact that he's absolutely huge just fuels my size kink. And he also calls you Mouse, and I'm just like, cause it's such a sweet nickname too. And all the hellish fics are so good. And let me tell you guys, Koenig fanfic writers have some of the most crazy and creative like fic ideas ever. And it's absolutely wild the way it ranges. But yeah, I love him very much, and I don't care what anybody says, I love him, and I love that the fandom has given him this personality, and it's kind of slowly become, not canon per se, but it's kind of affected his character a little bit, which is really fun. And my ideal date with Koenig is anywhere, as long as I'm with him. So, I would go anywhere with this motherfucker, and I love him. Oh, bye, Zawa, thank you for stopping by. You matter too, you're amazing. Lad Russo. Well, I just think, you know what, Lad Russo is a character that I just think he's neat. And I love characters like him where they're just so unapologetically like this. He's such a unique character, and also Brian Massey, his voice actor in the English dub, did such an amazing job elevating his character to like the very top of what it could possibly be, and all of his charm and stuff like that, because he's this crazy mobster who just loves putting on a show. He just loves killing people, and he has fun doing it. And you know what, we all have our hobbies, you know. Baccano, oh my god, we all gotta watch that sometime too. Such a great show. It's my favorite anime of all time, and I never see anybody talk about it. But in the show, he has a girlfriend or fiance, question mark. I don't know if they're actually getting married, but they said they were for like fun. And you know, the way he always says that, you know, he keeps saying he's gonna kill her one day, but then he never does. He just keeps being like, I'll kill you some other time, you know, like, cause she's like suicidal, and you know that's just how it be. But she'll be like, hey, you should kill me right now. And he's like, no, I'll kill you last after I kill all the other people. He keeps procrastinating her eventual death, and I think that's the way he shows love. It's a very weird way of showing love, but you can tell that they very much do love each other. It's very, very sweet. And you know what? I love how he just gets though. He just gets how cool it is to be covered in blood. Like, I've never seen a character fully grasp that aesthetic. Like, I've never seen a character fully grasp the aesthetics of what it means to be covered in blood and how cool it is. And I love that. And I think we would get along swimmingly, because when it comes to blood and, you know, murders, I you know, very artistic. You gotta think about it, and you gotta frame it, and you have to have composition to the piece. Like, I think we just get along swimmingly about it. And for Idea of Day, I just had a nice peaceful train ride, which is a joke. But if you watch Baccano, you know you know like the joke. But if you don't, I'm not gonna explain it, because you should watch Baccano, and then you'll understand it. Yeah. I just think he's a neat character. He's a very neat character. And he ends up going to Alcatraz, which is really funny, and he just keeps beating up people while he's in there. It's great. Also, his hair like turns white like within 2 months. I don't know. It was crazy. Lalo Salamanca. Also a character of great charisma. There's this really, really good fanfic about Lalo Salamanca. Called Madman. Very, 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 very good. Very good fanfic. I highly recommend it. That I've never seen. It felt like the author of that fanfic had Lalo Salamanca down to a science, and it was so good. He's super charismatic. He's very loyal to his family and the people he cares about. He'll go to great lengths to exact revenge or do stuff for them or showcase his loyalty, which is great. And also he's just so fun to watch. I love a good character who is just so much fun to see on screen, whether that's in video games and cutscenes or movies or TV shows, whatever. He has such a presence about him that I can only hope to capture in my own character stuff, because he is so much fun to watch. And I hope I can, honestly, because I think it's probably very hard to replicate that really cool charisma that he has. But I like how campy is. He's very cunty and a little zesty, a little fruity, but no charismatic person can survive without those two things, without being a little zesty and a little fruity. So good for him. He has stupid ass moccasins, but whatever, we'll ignore those. Fashion crime. So yeah. Lukoa. Listen, I don't think I have to explain why I like her. I think everybody in this room can take one good look at Lukoa and understand what I like about her. But deep down inside, I want to be teased by a pretty lady. And even if sometimes I might be stupid and not get when somebody's teasing me, I want to sit on her lap and have her call me cute, you know what I mean? But I literally just look up Lukoa and you're gonna understand why I like her. There's literally, also her design is just very pretty, but you'll know. But I think my ideal date for Lukoa is that I'd like to take a walk in the park with her, amongst other things. But a walk in the park would be very, very nice. But I just want to sit on her lap and have her call me cute and have her pet my head. You know what I mean? That's what I desire deep down. Well, yeah, now you understand. Now you all see. Now you all see what I mean. But yeah, that's Lukoa. Next is Marion. Marion. Marion is also probably one of the top wives. One of the top wives. She's so sweet. She's so loyal and selfless, and she wanted to give me a piggyback ride in the intro, and it made me so sad that she died. It made me so, because literally if she stayed alive, it would have been competition for Atago. And maybe, dude, it's spoilers in the intro. It's Nikke. It's a game about Ash. You're not there for the plot, are you? But I was there for the plot and the personalities. But everyone who was playing that game was there for the Ash jiggle physics. We all know it. Don't lie. Be like, nerd emoji, finger up emoji, spoiler. No, we all know you were gonna skip the intro, honey. We all know you were gonna skip the cutscenes and just get right to the booba. We all know. But yeah, she wants to give you a piggyback ride in the opening cutscene, and she's very loyal and she cares about you, and I like that. Okay, it's been established this entire stream. I like to be cared for. Okay, and it makes me. I think I think Atago killed her. In my narrative. in my mind, my complex Yodo mind, my the intricacies of my thoughts and my neurons firing. I think Atago killed her ass because I literally, when I was there, I literally thought Atago might have some competition, and then she died an hour later. So I'm like, alright, yeah, maybe that was for the best that she had to go. But she was just willing to take care of you, and I just like being taken care of by a pretty lady. So don't we all, though? But yeah, in my narrative, Atago probably sniped her. And also my ideal date with Mary would probably be lying my head on her lap and having her stroke my hair. And that sounds so nice right now, but anyways, next character, Medic TF2. I'd say, this is like the Blorbo edition of a Echo Fighter in Smash, where same playstyle. No, actually different playstyle. No, same playstyle. I think he's similar to Herbert, but because he's more cartoony, there's way more room for camp and chaos. He's my main. I'm a Medic main in TF2. If you don't know, I love playing Medic. He's so much fun. And Power Nelson, shut the fuck up. You fucking stupid ass superhero, get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid bitch. We're talking about my floorbows. Shut up. Listen. But listen, I just like, I have a type and it's like dark hair glasses, I think. That's what I've noticed, I think. But Medic is my main. Medic is my main, and I think he would give me a beating heart as a gift, and I would treasure it. I would be, shut the fuck up, Power Nelson. Shut the hell up. I'm celebrating my floorbows, and you're walking in here and hitting me with your stupid ass emote. Get out of here. Get out of here, bitch. Every single time I'd be talking about anything, this bitch is like, shows up. Women. Shut up, I'm shouting your ass out, fuck you. There you go. This is the only superhero I mildly tolerate. I still hate him, but I tolerate him. There you go. He is a real one. Denny's streams are really fun. But yeah, he would give me a beating heart as a gift, and I would treasure it. I'd be very appreciative. You know, it's a weird act. It's a weird gesture of kindness and love, but I would appreciate it. Also, I think the idea they would probably be dissecting people. Realistically, I don't think that'd be fun, but you know, whatever. We'll make do. Marcel. Sometimes you just want a guy who go man standing emoji. You know, he's always there and willing to listen. You have to tell him to do stuff, because he just keeps awaiting word. I will tell you a really funny story, because that Kohana's presence reminded me. A really funny story about Marceau is that Kohana used Marceau as leverage to get me into the game of Limbus Company. She literally was like, Yodo, I think you should play this game because there's a character you might like in it. And then, by God, you know, did she, I mean, she was right. She was right. I love Marceau. He's one of my favorites. Though there's so many characters in that game that I love. But yeah, we were at AX, and she was like, Yodo, there's a game I think you should play. And I'm like, oh really, what is it? And she's like, well no, there's a character I think in the game, what if you played it, and I went, okay. And I played it and I loved him. He punches so good. I love a brawler character. So much fun visually to play, whatever. And he's always there. He's just so man standing emoji, and I love that about him. I love how he's just so he's very true to the way he is in the book. Well, a little different. He's actually way more stoic in Limbus Company than he is in the game in the book. And my ideal date would be the beach. And if you get that joke, you're cultured. If you don't get that joke, read The Stranger by Albert Camus, and then come back and laugh at my VOD. He is, but there's some differences to him as well. Very, very minor. Very, very minor differences, but they're like short scenes where he is not fully man-standing emoji, but he's man-standing emoji most of the time, but there's some scenes in the book where he's weirdly not man-standing emoji for some reason. And that's I think that's the point of the book. Montaigne. I think it sounds like like mountain. Another elder Husbando from way back in the day. He is a true DILF, fatherly to his squadron and to you. He'll always protect you, and he always has his big shield up. And he's also my main. You may notice there's a trend here. There's a trend here in what's going on, but usually I love my mains so much, and I consider myself married to a main, where I will play a game where you have to choose a character to play, and I will stick to that main forever and ever, and I will never change, ever, which is very dumb to do, but I think it just forces me to be like the utmost master of a character. But yeah, for the ideal date, I don't know what French people do for fun. I guess they just call Americans pigs and I don't know, eat baguettes or something. I don't fucking know. He would remind me to drink water though, so I need that. But he's been on the list for quite a while, and good for him for staying on it. You know, I feel like I haven't read too much fanfic for him. I just haven't seen any. Most of it's for like Rook and stuff and Doc, but and Lion as well. Which was he on here? I think I forgot him, but hey, whatever. It's a French guy. They smell bad. Drink wine or something. Okay, this is also an interesting one. I think during the mental illness stream, I just said it was purely physical. I feel like it's another one of them where it's purely physical. Like, when I read the fanfics, they always say that he'd buy expensive material items as gifts, which is nice, but like I said, I'm a simple person. I don't think I could accept all those. Like, he's like the type of guy who buys you, like, diamonds and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, I don't know how I'd feel about, like, even if it was, like, a rich guy giving me gifts like that. I don't know if I deal with that. I don't know how I'd vibe with that necessarily. Because again, I'm a simple person. If you want to make me happy, you should buy me like a video game or something. I don't know. Like, give me like a gift card or something. I don't fucking know. Give me like $500. Shut up. We're doing it by the title. By the title, okay? No. Yeah, bye. No. But you know, he'd definitely take care of me monetarily at least. But the fanfics say a nice dinner for an ideal date. Oh shit, it's fucking Gentle Breeze. It's so real. The fanfics always say a nice dinner, but I don't know. Again, if it's a fancy restaurant, I feel like I'd be so out of place. I can never imagine eating with somebody, like breaking bread with somebody, until I actually eat with them. And like I remember, like I would whenever, like when I was in high school, my friends they'd be like, "Oh, Yoda, let's go out and like eat food or something." Hi, Arcana. Like, hey, let's go to the mall and eat food. I would get like nervous for some reason. I don't know why. I get like self-conscious about eating in front of people. It's like a weird thing. But then I like ate food in front of like S-Pro. Like, when I remember when S-Pro we went to the Make Cafe, for some reason I felt really nervous about eating food with them. I don't know why. It's such a weird thing. But I don't know. Maybe it's like just a weird like fear of mine. I don't know. I just remember I felt so nervous about eating food in front of S-Pro. And then I ate with them and it was totally fine. Like, we didn't give a shit. It was very, and it felt nice even. It's a weird thing I have. But yeah, I think partially this is mostly physical. But however, the fanfics are good and I enjoy reading them. And Killing It Reservoir Dog Style, which is a blog that follows me on Tumblr. Shoutouts for real. Shoutouts. They make great Mr. Blonde fanfics. So, and also he's kind of hot, so why not? Ideal date. I forgot to finish this slide, but I feel like, you know, it's a little bit pick me up. I like feeling like I'm the center of your universe. I think that's like the biggest one. He has black cat energies, definitely. He's the guy who like would knock something off of your desk while making direct eye contact. Also, I have a mask kink, but he was the gateway drug into the slasher fandom. And I think if you want to blame anybody for my Homelander obsession, you could call it, you could blame Michael Myers, because ever since Dead by Daylight, my life has not known peace. A mask kink. It's like when you just get turned on by people wearing masks. I don't know. Not like COVID mask, but like mask, you know? Like Ghost, or a slasher, like Jason, or even like Celty from fucking even something like that can count as a mask kink. But I realized I had that after delving into slasher stuff. But I don't know. There's something nice about being the only. Shut the fuck up. Let me live. But how did I survive 2020? I was just nutting constantly, just nutting everywhere. It was crazy. But I don't know. There's something nice about feeling like the center of somebody's universe, the only thing they think about, the only thing that's on their mind. It's a very nice feeling that I would like to have one day, maybe. I don't know. I put ideal date at home, I guess. For all the slashers, I put that because, like, what are you gonna do? But his fanfics are pretty good. I feel like partially, not gonna lie, partially Myers is on here, partially out of like historical significance, you know, in the Yodel overarching lore, you know, like that's the thing. That's the unfortunate thing, you know, like he was such a significant figure in my Yumejoshi journey that I can't take him off because I don't read for him that much anymore. I haven't moved on from Slash. I just feel like I just don't read fanfic for him as much, and usually I just go with other characters, which is very sad to say, but because he's, again, such a significant part of Yodo Yumejoshi history, which is why he's on here, because he's so culturally significant, and contributed a lot to my Yumejoshi journey, so I put him on here. And he's a great blurbo to have. Because he's one of the poster boys for horror, so there's so many great fanfics out there of him. I just don't necessarily read for him as much anymore. So I salute him for being the basis of my slasher addiction and other husbandos. I don't know, there's so many, the thing is with his character that there's so many fics about him. Also, he's really tall, I remember that too. But there's so many fics about him that range from certain personality types, and there's a little bit of something for everybody, which is really nice. There's the OG Michael Myers versus the Peepaw Michael Myers versus the RZ Michael Myers, and they all have different types of Michael Myers and how they treat you, and the varying degrees of intimacy versus malevolence. It's actually quite interesting, but pretty good blubber to have. And you can get chased every time I get chased by him in Dead by Daylight. I start kicking my feet a little bit and giggling. So it's fun. He's a great blurbo. Nines is such a great blurbo, and I'm so happy that VTMB has a nice community on Tumblr. There's only a few fanfics for him, but I don't know. I like just thinking about him anyways. He does lean towards the big brother type. He saves you from getting your top cleared by LaCroix in the very beginning, and then he can teach you how to fight. He'll give you advice as long as you don't piss him off, because you very much can do that with dialogue choices. He's always willing to give you a chance. He's willing to show you the ropes. The anarchs show you more of the ropes than the Camarilla does. I mean, shout out to Father Strauss, like dad, but Nines really does just kind of tell you how it is, at least, like, and motherfucking Cammy's in chat gonna be like, actually, no, shut the fuck up. No, we're not listening to you. We're not listening to you, fucking Cammy. It's Anarch season today. Real Anarch shit. But he gives advice, and he's dependable if you side with him. But he's just really cool, and I just liked. First of all, his voice, fucking amazing. His voice is very, very nice, and his acting is very, very good. But he's willing to help you, and he sees through some stuff. Although he's a vampire, I would love to get fed by. I would love to get fed on by this motherfucker, for real. I would absolutely love to have him bite my neck. No, shut up, Cammy. Shut up, Cammy. Nerd emoji Tremere Cammy over here. Shut up. No, this is real Anarch shit. Real Anarch season. We're having an Anarch girl summer right now. I think my ideal date would be walking around LA at night, which sounds incredibly dangerous, but when you're with a vampire, it's also kind of dangerous, but also not. You know? Like, if you were to run into some Sabat motherfuckers, I think you'd be okay with handling a few shovel heads here or there. But I like walking around LA, and especially like when we were, the only bad thing is the bugs, because one time at AX we were waiting for our Uber to go back to the hotel, Espro and everybody, and I remember that Nyaru was standing next to me, and she goes, Yodo, look cucaracha, and I go, huh? And she goes, look cucaracha, and then I look down, and right next to my foot is this giant ass cockroach, and I scream and run away. And she just starts like laughing her ass off because I'm terrified of bugs. But I think that's the worst part about LA. But every single time I've been to downtown LA, it's an absolutely beautiful city to me. Even if it's absolute trash, I just like the city. So walking around it with Nines Rodriguez would be an ideal date for me, because you can just walk around and talk and learn about each other. But I feel like he'd be kind of distant, low key. But I like that. I still like that about him. What is that? Are these pills? What are you saying, bitch? Oh, Nobunaga Oda from Sengoku. Ikimen Sengoku, sorry. Because every time I say Nobunaga Oda, they always think I mean, like, the real guy. No, it's Ikimen Sengoku, which is a really good Ikimen franchise. Or Ikimen offshoot, whatever the fuck. I love Ikimen Sengoku. And listen, we all want to have a prince fall in love with us, you know? It's only natural. But, oh my god, bros. Oh my god, Ikimen Sengoku did such a great job of making this dude the main guy, because oh my god, his scenes, his special scenes are so spicy. Like, I was like clutching my pearls. I was like, oh, what are we doing? You know, like I was like, oh my goodness, because you play like Japanese chess, and then he said, okay, if you can beat me at chess once, if you can beat me at Japanese chess once, like go or something. If you can beat me once, you can go, because your character's like, hey, listen, buddy, like, I don't want to be here because I want to go home and I want to find a way home. And he's like, I mean, okay, no, I'm not gonna let you do that, but if you beat me a single time in Go, I'll let you go. Bars. And it's like, well, what happens if I don't win? What happens if you win? And he goes, I get to, oh my god, bro. I'm like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Oh lord, fanning myself. He said, like, I get to claim a part of your body as my own. I can do whatever I want to it. And oh, lads, it was oh my goodness gracious. I don't regret spending those in-game currencies for those scenes, because they are spicy. They are spicy. He's such a little shit about it too. He's such a little shit about it, and you fight him about it. You're like trying not to let him know that you're enjoying it, and it's such a great dynamic and very, very hot, and it's oh my goodness gracious. He's my favorite for a reason, okay? He's of course he's very loyal in the actual storyline, but let's be real. We're all here for the sex scene. Let's be all completely, just totally honest with ourselves. We're not here for we're here for his story, of course, but we're more also his voice. His voice is the deepest out of all of the Ikemen characters, and oh my goodness, excellence all around. Excellent job on all the filth, you degenerates. It's great. As for the ideal date, I don't know, doing warlord things. He got a castle girl. We could walk around the garden or something. I don't fucking know. What do warlords do in their spare time? Payment or Paimon, I don't know. So this is from What in Hell is Bad, which is also a dating sim that was recently came out, and I put Payman on here. He is a boy. He's an insane girl boy, and I love him because he smiles all the time. You know, I like that. You know, very fun. Oh.
What the fuck?
Atoje, hey everyone, how you doing? Hey, you came in at a not too bad time. Welcome. Let me shout you out. Well, hello everybody. My name is Yo-Yo. I'm Supremely Yo-Yo Mania. And today we have abolished Valentine's Day. We're celebrating Yo-Yo Mania National Blorbo Day. We're almost done with all of my love letters to my characters, or my favorite characters. So we're gonna move on hopefully soon. But thank you for stopping by. No, it's not Valentine's Day. Yo-Yo Mania National Blorbo Day. Get it right. But he's a Gyaru guy, and he would call me cute and tell me I'm pretty. And I wanna be called pretty and cute. You know, I wanna be called so pretty and wow, such a cute little thing you are. You know, by Payman. But he so there's a scene where he kills like a bunch of like enemies, and the game makes a really special note that he's completely covered in blood, but he's still smiling and he's having fun walking. I was like, it's Jover. Insane Gyaru guy who smiles even when covered in blood. It's Jover. We're never coming back from this. We're never recovering. And they give you an H scene with him. Where where you reenact that one scene from American Psycho with Patrick Bateman in the mirror. Oh my goodness. They fed me well. I thought they were gonna be too pussy. I I forgot the name of the company. But I was like, I wasn't familiar with your game. I realized that they aren't cowards, and they will give us what we want, and that's what I wanted. And it was such a great. It's a great game. It's a great game for filthy degenerates who are going straight to hell like me, which I recommend. But yeah, really great character. I don't think there's any fanfic at all, but I don't care. The game itself is good enough for me. Pavel, of course, Pavel from GTA 5. He's always nice. Literally, Pavel is the nicest NPC in all of GTA 5 online. He never gets mad at you when you fail. He always just says, hey, let's try again. Hey, let's do it again. He's so nice. He's always ready for more. Anytime you ever want to go and harass Madrazo again. He's always ready for it. He always is like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. He's so real. He's such a real one, and he's a great blubber to have. There's only like 2 or 3 fanfics about him, and they're very nice. And he's just a very gentleman guy. He's a very gentleman guy, so shoutouts. I think the ideal date for Pablo would probably be showing around the city, because he doesn't go out there often, apparently. And I think that'd be a nice little date to, like, take him out and show him around Los Santos. I think that'd be a really sweet little thing to do. And next is also Pablo from Metro. Same character. So, the reason I like Pablo is because we shared, like, trauma together in the Metro. We were both stuck in the cringe fail camp. The cringe bitch camp, and then we get out of there and we escape together, and we have to go through spiders, okay? And the entire time he's cracking jokes, he's telling me, I'm not gonna kill him, fuck you. Also, thank you for stopping by late. Go Ebe. But the entire time he's cracking jokes, he's making me feel comfortable, and again, that's like a big thing, like a sense of humor, like just being chill. He's charismatic. He's cracking jokes the entire time about the spiders. I was scared shitless during the section. I was suffering so bad during the section because there were spiders around, and I was scared. And I was scared of Metro and all the enemies. But having a dude right there to just talk to you and like meme with you the entire time is so nice. And that's probably why I grew attached to him, because I felt alone and he was there for me. And you know what? That's all I need, apparently. And deep down, even if he was a slave to his ideals, our little boy Scrunt, our son Scrunt, who we adopted together, and I totally didn't force on him, Scrunt, our alien son, he told us, he's like, he doesn't want to kill you. He really does not want to kill you. And he wishes it didn't have to be this way, and he feels sad that he has to kill you. And that's why I didn't kill him. Because I'm a good person and I love Pablo. So, yeah. I think there's only like there's literally only like 1 or 2 fanfics about him, which is so sad. I hate having niche characters that I love because there's no fanfics ever. But my ideal date would be me chasing him through the wilderness forever. That'd be my ideal date, is me chasing him through the ruins of Russia. I think would be really good one. That's not Lalo Salamanca. That's Prince Eugen. What the fuck happened? I typed it out. Why does it say Lalo Salamanca? Why did it say Lalo Salamanca? I literally changed it too. I copy pasted their name. Why is it? Yeah, this is Lalo Salamanca. This is from, I got a sneak peek into Better Call Saul season 7, guys, and I can't believe they did this to Lalo. That's him. That's Lalo. But Prince Eugen, I don't know how to say her name. She was my first super rare, and I loved her teasing. I loved her teasing. That was what I was really into. I like getting teased, and she makes me feel sexy. That's all I'm gonna say. She makes me feel like I'm a woman, She makes me feel like I'm a woman. That's what she makes me feel like. And I really like that. I liked her teasing me, even though I didn't understand a lot of her teasing lines, and she would just say, "Oh, I'm teasing you." I'm like, she was? Damn. I just like a bad bitch too. I like a bad bitch too sometimes, you know what I mean? I like a good bad bitch too sometimes. I don't know what to put for ideal date because, I really didn't know. Like, I did the window shopping thing with Adigo, but I didn't want to reuse it, so I guess just walking around. If I didn't put an ideal date, just pretend it's walking around with her. So, yeah, thank you, Lalo Salamanca, aka Prince Eugen. Thank you, amazing. Rodion from Limbus Company as well. So, I don't know, she's like a real big sister. Macho! Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, so many raids today. Thank you. Thank you, Macho! There you go. Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Yoda Yoyo. You probably know me already, though, so nice to see you again. But yeah, Rodion is she's like a real big sister, She's dependable, sensible at times, but she always has something to say, something to calm me down. She's kind of tired too, which I like. But I want to talk with her a lot. I feel like she has a lot to say too. And my ideal date would probably be watching her gamble because I am easily impressed. I'm very easily impressed, especially by pretty ladies. So, she's also really tall, and I'm into that. So, good for her. She's cool. She's cool. Oh. Samco. Samco. The Cowboy Dilf with Daughter bundle. The Cowboy Dilf with Daughter bundle. Listen, his voice is so nice. I've only counted it. Bro, that's fucking cute. Were you guys playing? You and Kelly, were you guys playing Baldur's Gate? Is that why? The bundle. Yeah, shut up. Stop. Everybody in my chat hates Gale for some reason. I love Gale. He's great. But he's the Cowboy Dilf with Daughter bundle. And I like his voice. I like his story. I like how he's a dad. That's a big thing. I don't know. I like this character arc as well. And even if people don't really like Starfield that much, I really like Starfield. I love Gale about it. I love Gale. People hate him so much in this chat and they're bitches about it. But Samco, I love you in every save file. Shut up, Jesus! Everybody's so mean to Gale. Everybody, leave him alone. Leave Gale alone. But yeah, I think my ideal date with Samco would be exploring space. I guess, like walking around, talking, you know, being chill, you know. Guess get the space fast travel and gaming and so bad. But yeah, I don't know. I like Samco's voice mostly. The guy who played him played Adam Jensen, and you can kind of hear it sometimes, but his voice is really, really nice. And I don't know, his character was just fun. And I enjoyed learning more about him, and I liked his relationship with his daughter and how close they were. Also, the fact that his daughter reads like Jane Austen and she reads Charlotte Bronte, like we have the exact same literature like interest, and I was like, bro, I need to join this family. You need to let me into this family. I need to be your wife and her mother. Okay, I need to like anytime I see, first of all, because he's a cowboy and he was like a sheriff thing, so he's cowboy, and then he's a dilf too. It's cowboy dilf. So I get the 2-for-1 special with the daughter for $3.99. Like, are you kidding me? My maternal instincts are going crazy in this bitch. So, you know, I needed it. I needed to romance him, and I wasn't able to do that with PC 1.0, because my old computer couldn't run Starfield. I need to re-download Starfield so I can actually play it again, but it was fun the time I did play, and Samco was a very enjoyable character the time I did play. I love you in every save file. But yeah. Fope! I don't know why I didn't put that much here. I think because I was in a rush, because I was finishing some of these up because I had another project I had to work on too. But Fope is the shit-eating grin type. I'm not going to forgive him for getting with Koki, but I still love him and I love his fanfics. And I love that. I don't know. In all the fanfics I read, what the theme... Oh, these are all my favorite characters, and I'm talking about them, about why I like them a lot. And then we're going to write... I think it might be too late, but we're going to try our best to do it. I didn't realize there'd be so many. We're almost done, though. We're almost done. We're so close to being done, I promise. I don't know what Scott's people do for fun, but I don't know. I love his character in all the fanfics. Mom Warfare 2, he's a high, I guess. I like his banter with Ghost. It's fun. I like a guy who can banter. And yeah, but I think he's definitely the shit-eating grin type. All the fanfics, he's always just like very, you know, not charismatic per se, but he's very confident, and he likes to tease you a lot and joke around with you. And again, I'm into that. And also a little bit of the big brother type, which I'm also into. So he's a really good cocktail of good traits that is amazing. But I don't know what Scottish people do for fun, so I can't think of an ideal date. So assume it's me walking around with him. Taiho! So, listen, I love a good yandere. And I love the commitment and the loyalty. And again, feeling like the center of somebody's universe, center of somebody's life is epic. I don't care if I love a good little freak. We've been over this. I love a good little freak. A little creepy little freak. And Taiho is a little freak. And I love that. Hold on. We'll do this one now. Yeah. And I love that. It's great. And I thought the ideal date would be staying home together and enjoying each other's company. I think would be the best. But I don't read for Taiho because I I'll have Azurland for that, but I married her ass. And her marriage art was really, really good. Like, it was really cinematic. You had, like, the professional wedding photos done where she's, like, on like, the rocks, like a slopey rock with, like, sea foam around her. It was excellent. I was, like, really surprised about it, at how, like, high quality the art was. But yeah, she said that she would steal my toothbrush, which is a little far. I mean, I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but, like, brush your teeth with it, a little. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I'd be like, all right, but she would, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, you know what? Good for her. I'm glad that you like me enough to want to steal my toothbrush. I appreciate that. I appreciate you showing me that. Yeah. What else is she gonna do with that thing, bro? What? It's a toothbrush. Like, I assumed that she would just brush her teeth with it. Wait, back to crack it before you go to bed, or you will be stiff. Honestly, I might need that too. I might need my back to be walked on too. But shout out to Gail. Shout out to Macho for sending me Gail shit as well. Thank you, Macho. But go rest. Oh, Travis Touchdown. Okay, we're almost done. So, Travis Touchdown is just a great character. He's a loser. He's a weeb. He's an otaku. And he turns epic and by killing people. And it is, I mean, the entire Suda 51 stuff is just camp incarnate. But, his only flaw to me is his taste in women. In quotation mark, in parentheses, French. I think he would start a podcast. My ideal date with him is arguing about anime. I think he would. I think he's secretly a bottom, and I think I could bring that out of him. But he's a great character, in general, and I appreciate him a lot. Travis Touchdown is a great character. I need to play No More Heroes 3. I played 1, 2, and Travis Strikes Again, which was I actually liked. I actually enjoyed that. That was like a fun time when it came out. I need to play 3 though. I have not played 3 because I wanted to play 1 and 2 again to prep for 3. So I need to do that sometime. But overall, good character. He's great. Wesker's the last one. We did it. Okay, Wesky. It's Weskin time, baby. I just love how evil he is, and it's in the most like Bond super villain way possible. He wears sunglasses and Dorothy's stupid. All the fanfic is great. It ranges from like him just power tripping, which is fun, to him to him just like for like him when he was in Stars being like man standing emoji, smooth operator type, calculating, scheming. We love schemers here. We love villains and schemers. So don't know about that. Don't know about live action Wesker. We actually need to continue the Resident Evil movie stuff because that shit is so fucking funny. But yeah, I like the strong silent type. I like Wesker. I like being thrown across the map by his tentacles. And I like the way he taunts you. And do we really? It'd be funny. But I don't know. I like the way he taunts you and he's like a little shit about it, and he's sort of having fun, but he wags his finger at you when he catches you, and he's like nah. When he catches you in the locker, it's really fun. Yeah, they're so bad they're really funny, But yeah, and I don't know. His fanfics are really good. They change a lot. I think with Dead by Daylight he had a really good boost in popularity. I'm happy about that. I'm glad he's getting some more fanfics for him. So look at these white people. I totally forgot I had these. Sorry. So I used a template for this, right? And this was one of the slides that it came with, and I was like, I want to use this cause for something, and then I got lazy. I put, look at these white people. Go take a nice look at them. Okay. So this is the cool thing. Okay, this is the cool thing, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna refresh this in case anybody's submitted things. So for National Yo-Yo Mania Vlorbo Day, I would like everybody in chat, if possible, for those of you who are ballsy and cool enough to do it, we'll be writing koibumi. So koibumi it means this in Japanese. It's a love letter. It's a rather archaic term for love letter. They actually just say it in like English with the katakana. But I think koibumi sounds cuter, so I'm gonna do it. So I wrote one to every Blorbo I had to thank them for comforting me wherever I'm lonely. And I would like you to write one too. So, this is the Koibumi Bulletin. I think we have a few examples here. Oh my god. Oh wow, we actually have a few! Wow, thank you guys! What the fuck is that? Why is that fucking Jensen Echo Dan Lancaster? What the fuck? This is great. Edna Mode! This is crazy. And we have more. There's more over here. Just so why are there so much Jensen Heckles? Okay, so wow, thank you guys so much. So I'll tell you how to do a Koibumi, right? So we're gonna start from the bottom. So someone just submitted Dean Winchester back in October, and said Dean Winchester with an image of Dean Winchester. So yeah, and 4 people like this apparently, you fucking bastards. So Theory's base, late great taste. So you can do something like this. It can be as simple as something like this. You can put an image of your character and then just say why you like them. It can be a love letter from Ryoshu's wife saying that she needs her to verbally abuse her. We'll give that one a like. We'll give that one a like. It can be something as simple as Jason Todd, emo little boy. I'm gonna like my own comment because fuck you. He's played by Jensen Ackles apparently. Or we have this one. So I'm going to read some of the ones we have already. And if you'd like to join me, these can be as anonymous as you want, or they can be as open as you want. You can put your name right in there, or you can just write an anonymous love letter about your characters. This is a love letter for Father Hill, Valentine's Day edition. My dearest Father Hill, as I sit in the pews, bathed in the warm glow of candlelight, my heart whispers your name in reverence. From the moment I laid eyes upon you, a divine energy raced through my body, illuminating a blasphemous path I never knew existed. Your presence, your words, they vibrate within the depths of my soul, stirring emotions I've long kept suppressed. I confess, Father, what was once admiration for you has blossomed into something deeper, profound, and undeniable. A longing that eclipses the boundaries of faith and reason. For in you, I see the embodiment of all that is good, a guiding light in the world shrouded in hate. I know of the solemn vows you have taken, the oath that binds you to a higher purpose. Yet, I cannot silence this yearning that echoes within me any longer. Forgive me, Father, for now my heart shouts your name. With all the fervor of a penitent soul, forever yours, J. What? Bro! Brava! That fucking dude. This is like a real love letter as well. There's a real love letter to Father Hill, and there's a picture of him from Midnight Mass after he ate somebody. Like, wow, beautiful. Let's give that a like. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Thank you, JM, who definitely may or may not be in this chat today. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Thank you for letting me know, Baxter. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very pretty writing as well. This Jensen Ackles. That's all, I'm not liking that one. This was Edna Mode, me beloved. I love how sassy she is. Oh, thank you for letting me know, by the way. Edna Mode. I love how sassy she is. She's the type that will smack you if you're talking bad about yourself and tell you you're worth it. And her darling, I love her so much. Thank you, Tilly. Thank you for sharing. This is a beautiful love letter to your Blobo, and I'm really happy that you like her. Can we go back? Alright, yeah. Let's go all the way. Let's scroll. Damn. Stop fucking sending this stupid son of a bitch. The Supreme Leader. Oh, Yodo, my Yodo, our Supreme Leader, our glorious Killscon. On this most blessed day of National Yo-Yo Mania Blorbo Day, I come to you as a humble Gulag resident with nothing to offer you but my undying loyalty and respect. And on this blessed day, my Skelskan, you're an old head if you're using this term, I muster the courage to ask, will you stop fucking thirsting for Homelander? He's actually a worker, but holy shit, what was the intervention? You need help, you can do better, like seriously girl, what the fuck? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on, this is Yodo. No, I'm not. There you go. It did it 3 times, but no, I'm not. Oh, this is to Blake Belladonna from Ruby. My pronouns are she, but not her, because I will never be her. I'll give this a like. I'll give this a like. No, I think whoever wrote this, I think you will be her. I think you will be her one day. I know you will. I know you. I believe in you. Oh, late. Cinnamon from Nekopada. She's just too lovable and would lose it over a kiss on the cheek. You know what? That's very valid. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing again. Pekora from Jashin Clan. I thought Pekora. I immediately thought of Peko Peko. I found an angel who's homeless hungry girl fairy with blonde short hair. I want to marry her. I want to marry her. Please, please, please. Ah, I get it. And god damn it, where's the picture? It's okay. It's okay. We'll look her up. We'll look her up. We'll look her up. But thank you so much for sharing your kind words of affection for your blurbo. I hope that let's look her up right now. Actually, if we can search. Oh, there she is. Her eyes tell she looks like she's built like a me, but good for her. She's a homeless hungry girl fair with I get that. Homeless hungry girl, I get it. I understand it. This is cousin Masato. My glorious champion for gender equality. My glorious champion for gender equality. Oh my god, this is good. From the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew I had a new crush. A true representation of wit, comedy, and fairness for all. You are the definition of unapologetically you, even if that you is a rude self-serving, scheming, maniacal, self-loathing, devious, cynical lunk. You deserve all of the love, and also all of the hate that you receive. May you be blessed forever with contracts to join the Axis cult and the cursed useless party members. Your favorite fantasy. Yeah, this reeks of balls. This is beautiful. My glorious chamber for gender equality is what an opening line. What an opening line. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one, Phi. If I were a real person and we were in a relationship, it would be hard to tell. It would be a terrible match or the perfect one. We both have very stubborn analytical minds, so we would undoubtedly argue a lot. But at the same time, it would be hard for us to find other people on the same wavelength. Great. You know what? First of all, very glad to see zero escape representation. So shout out to this person, whoever this was. I like how you're very honest about it. You've thought about it. You're like, it's gonna be hard, or it's gonna be either a terrible match or a perfect one, because you're both so similar. So you know what? I think, birds of a feather can absolutely flock together. So I fully believe in you, Phi Anon. This one just says Wesker, H1 Wesker / H1. I'll give that a like. That's very fair. Wesker is indeed Wesker. Okay, so Virgil. Dear Virgil, I find myself compelled to express my feelings for you. Your presence, a beacon in the night, ignites an inferno within me that cannot be extinguished. We could travel this world together, bound by both love and ambition, fueled by the power we wield. Wow, you guys are so poetic. I'm like, my heart's really warm. I'm like so happy to see people talking so nicely about their blurbos. Your mastery over Yamato, that noble blade, is a sight to behold. The way it glimmers under the moonlight, a testament to your prowess and control, leave me breathless with anticipation for what lies ahead. Together, we shall conquer all obstacles in our path and finally crush that crass brother of yours. As I envision you wielding Yamato, each stroke of your sword a symphony of destruction and creation. Know that my love for you is as boundless as the darkness that surrounds us. You have a strong brow. Yeah, you have a strong brow. You have perfect hair, and I don't even mind when you were a throwaway mini-boss in DMC1. This is beautiful. Brava! 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 This is such a beautiful... You guys are doing so good. I love this. You guys are writing such kind love letters. I love this so much. I love this so much. Alright, next. Rumi Usagiyama. My lust for this character is unreal. You know what? Even that is perfect. Even that is good enough. Even that is perfect. Even that is so good. Let's reload just in case anybody... Okay, no, we're good. But thank you! If you'd like to send a love letter, please feel free to. This is where you can send them. This was really fun. I hope everybody enjoyed. But please, if you, because I check this all the time. I check this daily, and same thing with the little box right here. I check that daily as well. And this is the Yume corner of my website. If you go on my website, Salty, for those of you probably gonna go the traditional way, if you'd like to go to yeah, we're good. If you'd like to go to my website, you can scroll down. You can either go to the Baby Girl of the Week is the fastest way to get there, or you can go to the Yume corner and scroll down, and there will be a Koibumi bulletin. So I love this. I'm really happy that that you guys did some. These are really fun to read, and some of you are so reverent, and I love that. I love reading just these absolute words of affection, because I don't know, they make me really happy, because like it's nice seeing a fictional character be so loved enough to write a little letter. So if you'd like to leave one, I check this every day. I'll definitely reply to these as much as I can. The Supreme Leader, no, I'm not. Beautiful. Like my comment, please. But yeah, this is great, and you can comment on any other people and be like, oh, hit F5. What does that do? Bruh, she's a little smelly. Hey, hold on. No, I'm not. The real Yoro. There you go. Dan Lancaster. What the hell, bro? But yeah, like I don't know. It's really nice seeing people love on their favorite character, especially like writing stuff like damn, bro. I this was probably Baxter Cook. I know Baxter loves fucking Virgil. But again, I can probably guess who it is, but based on either you signing it off, and depending on what, like also this opening line will forever haunt me. But yeah, if you'd like to write one, I check it daily. I might respond to some of yours. Did I not like this? There you go. You can do whatever you'd like. And is there more? Yeah, there's just me telling Dean Winchester to go die, essentially. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. And if you are feeling lonely this Valentine's Day, you know what? Maybe show some love and appreciation for the characters who have kept you sane. You know, kept you sane throughout these few years, like I have. Granted, you could tell that my mental state started deteriorating as soon as I finished this up. But you know, the sentiments are there. The sentiments are there. So, happy National Yo-Yo Mania and Blorbo Day to all. Let me drink some water. When I was making this PowerPoint presentation last night, by the way, I did not realize how many Blorbos I exactly had. Even then, I think I forgot 2 of them, which I believe was Lion. I know Lion was missing because I was like, I swore he was on there, but I guess I either accidentally deleted it or something like that. Also another one. I know another one's missing. I swear there's another one. Because it's not an even number like it normally is. But yeah, thank you all for chilling out and having fun with me this Yo-Yo Mania National Blorbo Day. Hopefully, this has helped you out a little bit. Happy National Yo-Yo Mania Blorbo Day. But I will say, I do have an announcement to make that is pretty important. So, sometime this month, I'm going to start. I'm going to take a small hiatus to just take a break and recuperate. So, I have amazing news. And that was the bad news. But so the amazing news is that first of all, thank you guys for stopping by. The amazing news is that finally, after 3 years of waiting, Yoro will finally be moving on up from this form, this earthly mortal chassis. And I'm very, very happy and very thankful to everybody who... Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm very thankful to everybody who supported me up until this point. and I've been waiting such a long time for this. I'm thankful to S Pro for helping me get pretty much a majority of the way there. I've been waiting such a long time for this, and there's so many things I want to show you guys, but we have to wait just a little bit longer for the last final pieces of the puzzle to fall into place. I'm really happy about this. I've worked so long for this. It's going to be an entirely new experience, and I'm so happy that we're finally going to enter this era. However, before we get there, I'm going to take a long break, just take one. I've been needing a long break for a while, ever since, this fall with everything that has happened. I would give myself, maybe a week, but I'd always come back because, I wanted to keep working, and I think I just need a little bit longer. So it'll be either next week or the following week, is when I'll start it. And then after that, is when we'll start cooking. But, I'm just gonna take maybe 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4, maybe a month. It just heavily depends, but, because essentially what's gonna happen is the following. I'm going to take that hiatus to form a chrysalis and start metamorphosizing in my cocoon, and then I will come back with the 2.0 debut, and we'll see how that happens. Right now, it's heavily dependent on this one final project that I am going. Once it's paid for, yeah. So of course, I'm not going to be fully gone. I'm going to be active mostly in Discord, and I think we'll do most of the events that we'll do will be Discord movie nights and hangout sessions. Yeah, I'm finally hitting my Metapod phase. Can you fucking believe it's been this long? But we'll be doing Discord movie nights mostly. Speaking of Discord, a plug. We'll be doing Discord movie nights and gaming nights and stuff like that, just casual stuff, just to keep in touch with each other. I'm going to be exploring a few projects that I wanted to try with you guys, such as, oh yes, I think you guys will love this idea. So I decided after a little bit of thinking of one thing I wanted to do with the community. Yeah, we sabbatical. Yoda's on sabbatical. I think sabbatical could be fun. It would be a funnier way of putting it. But let me explain. Hey, Fartendale. Welcome to Bar and Bartenders. I think you have a steering wheel in your pants. Haha, I know it's driving me nuts. Okay, so that's a good one. That's a good one, Fartendale. Thank you for that. But to go back to real quickly before it slipped my mind, I've decided to do a following thing. I know a lot of you in my Discord and in my chat and in my community want to play Dungeons and Dragons or any some tabletop game. But according to what I've heard from you guys, usually you can't get a group down or things just fall apart. So I've decided to take it upon myself. Yes, I've decided I am going to be your DM. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna pull it off, but I have an idea of how to choose people. What we'll do is that we're gonna have a Google form at some point. This will be during the hiatus, by the way. We're gonna have a Google form, and we're just gonna be doing one-shots. We're gonna be doing if something sticks and people really like it, we'll keep going. But this is also just for me to get a hang of being a DM. I want to try in a live one, so over voice, so we'll try something like that, because I think that'd be really fun. And I want to see I kind of want the experience. But so what we'll do is that we're going to have a player interest form. You're going to fill out, just some interest stuff if you would like it over text. We're going to make it so that people can watch it as well. And people can commentate, and we can have like little in-jokes and stuff, people watching. But we'll make it sort of like a raffle, or unless you're like, hey, I really want it now. So it's not necessarily a let's say you have a group. So my idea is that you can group up with people and be like, hey, we're a group, or you can have me like just put you into random groups, teacher style, but that would be like legitimately actually random. And like I think people who have a group already will take more priority, because I want to encourage you guys to interact with each other and hang out with each other. And if there's like a group of people that you want to do something with, maximum four. So I want to encourage you guys to get to know each other and hang out with each other. Or you can just be like, hey, I'm willing to be in a group with anybody. So we have 2 people who partnered up already. Great. But yeah, so because we're gonna have different types. We're gonna have the live one, then we're gonna have the over text one, and they will be 2 very different types of sessions. But I'm gonna make an interest form. I gotta think about how exactly I'm gonna do that, what I want on the interest form, what I want you to tell me, and then we're gonna have a character workshop, in which I might do that first. So we might do a character workshop for the session, for the IDI one. If that sounds interesting to people, they'll sign up, and then we'll put you into 2 separate sessions or whatever. But it's gonna be sort of random, because I want it to be fair, because I know there might be a lot of people who want it, there might be a little bit of people who want it, and I gotta prepare for both outcomes. So that'll be cooking, and that'll happen during the sabbatical, we'll call it. And if you would like to join, you should join the Discord and start hanging out with your homies, because that'll be fun. I'm plugging it again, I don't care. But yeah, again, it's gonna heavily depend on when this essentially. There's one last project on the spinny table. I don't know what to call it. There's one last project on the table, and I said that once that project was paid off, I was gonna take a break, which is financially stupid, financially extremely stupid. But it is what it is. I think I do need a break, but once that is paid off, is when I'll take the break. So it's heavily dependent on when I get that thing, and I don't know when I will. It's literally down to that, but it might be next week is when I take it, and I start resting and focusing. Oh, bye, Reach. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll just be resting. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way so it doesn't come as a surprise to you guys, because I know maybe for some people that's gonna be huge. I'm gonna talk about it in the Discord as well, and talk about some of my plans for the sabbatical, we'll call it. So yeah, I'll probably be focusing on my website during that time as well, doing more of these, doing more of the baby girl of the week, because I got too busy and I couldn't keep up with it. So we maybe be baby girl of the month, or have a few different things on there to keep it fresh. As always, visit the Koibumi board, rant about your favorite characters, do whatever you'd like. It's a fun time for everybody. But yeah, so hiatus coming, or sabbatical coming soon. I will let everybody know, and we'll do a big kind of send-off stream. And honestly, it's probably going to be the last stream you see 1.0 on. So I'm sure people are going to want to do that. I might hold like a funeral. That'd be really funny. I know Kazuma did that, and that was really fun. So I might hold like a funeral or something for the model. We say our final goodbyes, and if anybody wants to, if anybody wants to, yeah, it's gonna be a complete retirement of 1.0. Maybe for like a little joke here or there, she'll come back, but it may be the last stream you ever see 1.0 in, so keep that in mind. Not this one, but at some point, whatever that stream will be, we'll do a final send off to this bitch. And I'll get emotional there, because this was the first thing I made. But I'm really happy we're finally here, honestly. So with that, I think it's high time we ended the stream. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for writing on the Koibumi board, and thank you for just being here listening to me rant about characters so I don't feel alone. Like I said, Valentine's Day is not my favorite holiday. What the hell is going on? on my For You page right now. Oh, Grimmy's doing some cool stuff. We can do that. Let's send y'all over to Grimmy. She ungraduated, and I'm very happy. All right. No raid message. We'll just chill. And I will.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh my God. You wish you knew, huh? Jesus Christ, bro! During the raid too? You're insane. Thank you so much. But also, dear God, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I got hit so hard with it. I got reset. But thank you so much. You son of a bitch. Thank you. Mask lover raid. Yeah, sure. Why not? But thank you so much to whoever donated that. It really does help like a lot. Thank you. That'll be enough to keep me over for the next month. Thank you so much. I'm really appreciative. But thank you. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm really grateful. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Yeah, Thursday and Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So stay safe out there. Remember, you're amazing. Remember, you're wonderful, and you're amazing, and you're loved. And if you get lonely, remember it's National Yo-Yo Mania Blurbo Day. Go on that Koibumi board and type something out. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.